be DJing that night.
What night is it?
It's Thursday, August 16th.
Well, you better let Enrique know before he...
I told him. He's going to be there too.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, boy's boy, Motley Crue, dude.
That's true. That's Tommy Lee.
Yeah, so he's going to try to get him. He's going to try to get him to go to Redux that night or that weekend.
I asked first, I didn't put him in the show.
That's right, Jason. For all you cosplay guys and girls out there, if you want to enter the Shadowhunters contest for cosplay, just hit them up. Scattercomics.com.
It's the slam show. It's the slam show. Works at Monday nights for damn show.
Yeah, once again, welcome to the Slam Show pre-show. We got about 7 minutes left.
California summertime, Golden State sunshine. We got that Palm Street breeze and them good streets. California summertime, Golden State sunshine, playing smooth melodies, even after the sun falls into the sea.
Ain't nothing like a California summertime. Cali keeps it cracking from the morning to the late night. Cali keeps it cracking from the mountains to the coastline. Cali keeps it cracking off top, this is no lie. I'm loving the feeling, this is California living. I'm a California Mac, pulling California women in my California low. Candy paint on chrome, smoking California kush, getting blown. I'm in the zone, campaigning, going hard anytime I'm home. Hanging out the sunroof, hollering out some, tell her how I turned up. They already know it though. We get it poppin' every time, so they know it's on. Girls go wild when they play this on the radio. Golden State sunshine, every single summertime. Kush stay burning, got a mother loving life. Outdoor season, got a mother smoking right.
California summertime, Golden State sunshine. We got that Palm Street breeze and them good streets. California summertime, Golden State sunshine, playing smooth melodies, even after the sun falls into the sea.
From SoCal to NorCal with the Bay in the mix is dubs up West Coast. My fingers will twist through the steel, the style, the one that hits real G's, real hustlers and real artists. Yup, yeah, you know we're on deck. Stays hot, caliente with these fine women. Cali's active, making moves, we in motion. 3 wheels or maybe on some big old rims. Rev a muscle car or a cruise in the bins. We different cultures and we different sets. And these goods, we are trying to get paid. Summertime in Cali and we do our thing. Party up at the pad and make it crack at the lake. That good we carry and that good we blaze. Uppercut to the sky with our good Mary Jane. We're gonna shine and spark cause we that Golden State.
California summertime, Golden State sunshine. We got that Palm Street breeze and them good streets. California summertime, Golden State sunshine, playing smooth melodies, even after the sun falls into the sea.
Let me start this off by saying that I ain't dissing, but if you away from Cali, you don't know what you missing. I don't care if you were blood or whether if you be tripping. You better show us some love and never just be hitting. I'm reminiscing about this girl used to see at the sea. She wanted to be closer. She wanted to me. I said it was closer. We can even hit the beach and I'll be the chauffeur. There's a couple of things I wanted to show her so she can see the palm trees and for that warm Cali breeze. The highlight is the nightlife with bright lights before we take flight. If it feels right, we just might. It feels like we in the clouds above, feeling so buzzed off that coke and rum. It's just me and you in the middle of the club, high off the summer love. Cause ain't nothing like
California summertime, Golden State sunshine. We got that Palm Street breeze and them good streets. California summertime, Golden State sunshine, playing smooth melodies, even after the sun falls into the sea.
Welcome to Cali, born and raised in the Bay. Got family from Sacktown to LA. Got loved ones in the OC to San Diego. Home of the Enzo and grown, what you talking on? Yeah, white stacking that bank. Living life like I'm on the highway. Enjoy the palm trees, the honeys and the lakes. I show you beautiful places to vacate. 5 cars deep, GPS leading the way. Get high so high, we don't come down for days. Kicking it with the homies with barbecue to blaze. That's a slump in my trunk, not another earthquake. California knows how to party. You bring the drinks, I bring the chronic. Kelly's where it is, y'all need to face it.
Mic check, 1, 2. Okay.
You're good?
Good.
Cool. All right, we got about 3 minutes left on the pre-show. What's up, Oaktown? How are you? Everyone's getting settled in the chat room. If you want to shout out, type in your name before we kick this off. Yeah, that's a little Like Minds Society. California Summertime, a perfect song for the summer here on the Slam Show. Got about 2 more minutes left, getting everything prepared. What's up, everyone in the chat room? We'll get this thing going. You don't want to miss this episode of the Slam Show. Stay tuned.
You should tune in to the Slam Show. Go.
You should tune in to the Slam Show.
Go. You should tune in to the Slam Show. Go.
You should tune in to the Slam Show.
Go. You should tune in to the Slam Show. Go.
You should tune in to the Slam Show.
Go. You should tune in to the Slam Show. Go.
You should tune in to the Slam Show.
Go. You should tune in to the Slam Show. Go.
You should tune in to the Slam Show.
Go. You should tune in to the Slam Show. Go.
You should tune in to the Slam Show.
tvepn.com. 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 Slamming sound. tvepn.com. Ladies say tvepn.com. DJ
Slam, keeping things live for the Slam Show. With Lady Sage and DJ Stelly and the fans go bananas and coconuts, cause they offer what the fans want. From coverage of MMA to everything, they some damn pros.
Slam Dunk in the entertainment with the dopest conversation. Body slamming you on the pavement with the mental stimulation. Every Monday 8 to 10 p.m. So tune in. It's a fun day slamming, standing and ninja assassin.
I'm about to
Who's
listen for
in?
my fix and everything that is worth mentioning. For the NFL to the NBA, hey, you got my attention. And they also cover news by dudes in the entertainment biz, like who ended up nude with who and the point of victory.
You ain't heard, better Google look 200 million hits broadcasting live and it's worldwide, so you decide to do this shit where hell yeah. After the madness, so don't you ever forget the entertainment's entertaining, so flowing is up and it's your jam.
Listen to the show when you're about to.
You're on the Virtual Entertainment Programming Network. tvepn.com. Live from TVEPN Studios, The Slam Show. And now, your host, Slam.
Yes, welcome everyone to another edition of The Slam Show from the network that we call tvepn.com. I am the main man, Slam and Sam, for this July 16th episode. Wow. All I gotta say is, if you guys are out there and ladies liking what you're seeing, type in something good into the chat room, because we got some goodness here on the Slam Show, don't we, Sage?
Oh my God, the fan is blowing on my face.
Yeah, we do have
going on here?
We have our number one fan.
Yes, I saw that. I saw your post. That was hilarious.
Wasn't it?
Yes.
Thank you. As I always do before we get into anything, I'd like to introduce my co-hosting staff. The one that has kicked it off with the conversation. Let's have a big round of applause for Lady Sage.
Woo.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody.
Yes. She is already just juicing up with the liquid nitro.
Thirsty.
And we're just in good spirits on this show, big time. All right, moving on to the sound booth, we have my partner in crime, the in control DJ Stallion.
Yo.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
Hey, you're looking. Oh, you got your 5150 shirt going.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, prepping, and repping.
I saw he was wearing that. I was like, shit, I gotta change. I want to match with him.
Oh, Sage, do me a favor. Kind of adjust the perfect tan sign before Jocelyn and the whole perfect tan crew gets complaining about it because they can't see it. Perfect.
I'm wearing their tank top. Was there to complain about?
That's true.
Sam, you got your Justin Bieber shirt on?
Oh, there you go. Actually, I have a big picture of his head in the back, so I'll never turn around on this show. How's that? Oh, we have our special guests in the house. Let's go ahead and go into a brief introduction. They are a long-time legend in the Gogo community, coming straight out of Sacramento. Let's have a big round of applause for Fatal Femmes Gogo Entertainment.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hello.
They are the super CEO, Nisa, Audrey, and Shanice. What's up, girls?
Hello.
Hi. You guys
Hot.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm just like in heaven right now.
Yeah, well, it is heavenly. That's for damn sure. We're going to get into a whole bunch of stuff with you ladies as the show progresses, but you guys came in looking like we are just walking into clouds right now, Stallion.
Oh, yeah.
And we're the only guys in here.
I know.
That's a crazy thing.
You selfish motherfucker.
You know what? You know what? That's the thing. We had our good friend, promoter, Enrique from Redux. I invited him to see if he wanted to be a guest host, and unfortunately he wanted to chill, as he stated in his
He's missing out.
And he's missing out. Well, we'll get you sometime, Enrique. We love you to death. You're the best promoter on the planet. But see what you're missing?
Exactly.
Oh, well.
Wake your ass up.
As we always do, we go into our weekend happenings, and I'll go ahead and back up a little bit. Last week, we had our big Tuesday event over at Milo's in Concord. We do that on a weekly basis. Beer pong, pool. I'm in the mix. No cover, no dress code, basically. Come out. Come and support. That's happening tomorrow as well. Sage and I, we had our volunteer day over at the food bank.
Yes.
On Wednesday.
With a few of our friends, actually. We had some newbies join us this past Wednesday.
Yes. And everyone had a good time. Stallion, when are you going to help us on that, man?
Man, I work every Wednesday. You know that.
I know. Can you just schedule it, like switch a day and be able to make it? Can you do that for us?
I could try, but...
All right. At least
I would have to miss tonight.
Oh, that's true.
See?
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you're going to have to be absent for one so you could volunteer. I'll take that. And we'll have one of the girls take over your spot.
There you go.
I'll do it.
Oh, Audrey.
She'll volunteer for me.
Oh,
she said
On Wednesday.
volunteer, not the booth.
Okay. Either way, we want your presence. How's that?
Yeah, as long as
Hey, I can come when I'm sick because I can just close the door if I got the flu. It's
Fair
all
enough.
good.
Fair enough. And on Friday, we were over at Redux, packed a place, and
yeah.
special guest was in the house, Richie Rich.
Rich.
Yeah. And it's always kind of a touchy thing over at that club because it does get really packed, and then that's where it becomes kind of a critical situation because you don't want the club to get overfilled and out of control or anything like that. So you have to kind of balance the hip hop with the electro house and all that good stuff. And then we did a fairly good job. And Richie Rich, he came up and he goes, "Hey man, you gotta play some more hip hop." I'm like, I just did.
I'm gonna play my instrumental.
Let's back it up. Who the hell's Richie Rich?
What?
Oh, well,
I'm sorry, Sage is,
That's from
kind of like alternative here, so I don't really know hip hop.
Well, he actually had a few lines in the 5 On It remix. Yeah.
He's singing, but he did a bunch of songs. He did with T-Boss, "Touch Myself."
Oh, okay.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Craig Mack remix.
Let's Ride.
Let's Ride.
Yeah. So.
Did you ladies know who Richie Rich is?
I've heard of him,
Okay.
but
It's kind of familiar.
Okay.
I heard him a little bit.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
There you go, Richie Rich.
He's gonna be on the show too. He's pretty.
You were supposed
excited.
to call me, right? You said
Yeah.
Monday. It's Monday.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten
Well,
shit.
he could be waking up now like Enrique.
Well, Richie
Vampires.
Rich, if you're out there, hit me up. You know the number. If you don't, go to tvepn.com. It's right there. And obviously, we want to go ahead and find out about everyone else's weekend. So, ladies, how
Wait,
was...
wait. You back up. We volunteered
Yeah.
at the Corn Fest for the
Oh, yeah, I
for
forgot
the
about that.
DHR booth, which is the Delta Harvest Run, and we're doing the event on September 16th.
That's right. Well done. Well done.
And I was DJing in Santa Rosa on Saturday,
Okay.
and a fight broke out.
Oh,
At
a fight.
A wedding, yeah, a wedding.
How is that possible?
Man, it was like an outdoor ceremony, you know, and then it was like Russian-Polish wedding, so it was a lot of people there.
Uh-huh.
And then the dancing was inside, and dude, they were doing shots like no other, dude. I never seen people get doing so many shots at a wedding, like
No way.
Well, they're Russian, so they're
Oh,
bound
yeah.
to take shots of vodka.
Yeah, they have a big time
they had
tolerance,
the vodka
man.
out. They had the Vuku vodka, and dude, first thing you know, one shot, two shot at the bride's table.
Mhm.
Like before even dinner started, 5 shots in.
Wow.
Then they did their dancing and then did more shots. And I guess outside on the lawn area, some of the cousins or friends were wrestling and they got, buddied up a little bit into it too much. So then the father of the bride's like, hey, you got to cut it short.
Wow.
Some people are like bloodied up and getting out of control out there.
Did you get any video of it?
No, because I didn't even know what was going on. I was inside. This
That's
was happening
crazy.
outside. Not even the bride knew what was going on. So
That's crazy, man. People need to be civil at those type of events. They can't be out of control.
Not
That's
when-
uncalled for.
Not when alcohol's involved. It's bound to happen.
But it's done by Russians. They could tolerate that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
could
they
drink
were
like
drinking a lot.
300 proof moonshine and be fine. They could get
dude,
behind the wheel.
the
and
bottles
shit.
were this big. They were big Costco-sized vodka bottles, and they were just going.
Costco
old,
size.
Old grandpa and grandma were.
They're Kirklands.
Yeah.
That's right.
They're doing
Yep.
shots of grandpa and grandpa, like old people. It was funny.
Isn't the Kirklands like actually the Grey Goose?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole myth behind that.
Just for Costco only, yeah. Grey Goose.
So they bought the alcohol in bulk.
Yeah.
Basically.
They did. They
Exactly.
must. Yeah, they had like a big old bottle at each table.
Oh.
And they were doing big shot glasses too. They weren't little teeny ones either. They were double shots.
I want to be at a wedding like that. Besides the fighting. Besides the fighting. But
Yeah.
Forget the cake. We want the vodka.
I like that. I like
I'd
it.
probably be involved in the fighting.
Oh! Sage is like, I'm with you all the way.
I'll just back you up. I'll let you handle it.
Who are you boxing?
I'll be the one with the video camera.
So yeah, that's great. That's great. Ladies, how was your guys' weekend?
Who
wants to go first?
I worked the whole weekend,
Okay.
so no fun time. Oh, went to go see Magic Mike.
Oh, how we really haven't talked about that movie because
Because you don't want to watch it with me.
yeah, I'm glad I don't. I'm glad I
I'm
don't.
just kidding. I don't want to watch it either.
Because The
but-
Rock's not in it. That's why.
How was the movie?
It was.
Oh, that's kind of suspect there. If
I
she's
mean-
like,
You didn't get turned on.
Well, honestly, like, they had a lot of guys with hot bodies, so I couldn't complain about that.
Mhm.
Male strippers is just not my thing. Like, they're just awkward looking to me.
right.
So the only one that did really good was Channing Tatum. I mean, that boy can move, but everyone else just looked really, really.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey was in it, right?
Yeah, and he looked good. He looked
was
real
sexy.
good, but
He looked
he was
sexy.
more comedy than he was.
Like sexy.
Yeah,
I didn't know if he can, if he can really dance, because a lot of his movies that we see now don't really do too much. It's more comedy.
Yeah.
I haven't
So-
seen it. I just seen the commercials. Like some of my guy friends were talking about it.
Uh-huh.
They were talking about it and they were saying, "Oh, we went to go see this movie and it's about guy strippers." And I was like, "Wait, you guys went to
Yeah, I
go
was
see this
like,
movie?"
Wait, what? Your guy friends actually went?
Yeah, they
How many
went.
were they in a group?
Are they male strippers too?
I
No, they went to pick up
potentially
the
want to
girls
be.
in the theater.
They potentially want to be.
They went to pick up the girls in the theater.
Yes,
I'm not gonna bust them out on who they are, but they are watching.
And they're straight, right?
They are straight.
Oh, wow.
How many are there?
There was two. Well, I think there was a girl involved who went.
Okay.
But there was two of them that told me about it.
Oh my goodness, I need to scratch my head on this because I'm a 100% straight guy, and I'll admit that there's a handsome dude. That's where I draw the line. But when you want to go ahead and sit there for a couple hours and just watch that, from a guy's perspective, it could be a kind of a struggle. I don't know about you, Stallion.
Nah, man.
No way, no how.
No, I just remember one time we were at a BJ's restaurant, and there was like literally 80 girls in there, right? And I guess it was the premiere of Sex and the City 1 or 2 or 1.
Yeah.
We were trying to go, what are these girls doing here tonight? And they were all going to go to the theater, and they were all started. It was a Sex and the City party.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, these guys went to the movie. Maybe they just sat in the middle of all these girls and got some phone numbers.
Okay, if that makes you feel better.
Well,
Well, did you see guys there?
A couple, but I think they were with their wives or girlfriends.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, there was a family with like
Kids?
little kids. Yeah.
That's just like Ted.
what, they weren't able to see Ted or something?
That's funny.
Ted was kind of radar too. I went to go see that.
Yeah, how'd you like Ted?
It was fun. It was very enjoyable. Ted was the star of the show.
Yeah.
But I thought they connected really well.
That's cool. That's
They-
cool. Yeah,
it was funny.
Yeah.
Especially with the bong and everything.
Yeah,
It was
I
hilarious.
enjoyed it. 3/4 into it, it was fun, but then it started becoming predictable, and I was like, oh, okay, I already
to
know.
get too sappy and
Well,
romantic.
imagine mine's predictable. You don't know what's happening. So I mean, might as well not watch
Yeah,
it.
but there's like hot bodies involved, and as I told you, Slam, I'd rather watch women strippers than male strippers.
Me too.
Amen to that.
Hey, Ted had some hookers in it.
Oh, didn't one of the hookers poop on the floor?
Yeah.
Sure did. Sure did.
Yeah, you remember that part.
The Asian one, right?
Yeah,
Why did it have to be Asian?
I know
Yeah.
exactly. I'm like, girl, why?
That shit was funny.
Yeah, that was kind of weird how they picked the Asian chick to be the one guilty of the poop. But oh well, that's the screenwriter's
awesome.
idea. But yeah, overall, you seen Magic Mike. You seen Ted too, right?
Yes, I
Okay,
did.
cool. Now, the rest of the weekend for you girls, anything incredible?
I work,
Okay.
party. Apparently fell out at my own house.
What?
Fell out of the
Disappeared.
house?
I disappeared at my own party.
Let's back up. Talk about that.
We had a sleepover on Friday. We both weren't working, so we decided to have a sleepover party. Halfway through the night, she goes missing in action, and everybody's like, "Where's Shanice at? Where's she at?"
Mhm.
She was knocked out. Nobody could find her. We played beer pong. She's usually my partner,
Right.
and we win everybody. And nope, she wasn't my partner that night. She decided to go MIA to a pillow or something. I don't know where she was.
Really? And what caused you to get into that condition, Shanice?
Everything.
Really?
too much vodka.
Was there a substance involved or substances?
Well,
It's a party. Come on now.
Shanice.
Okay. Okay.
No comment.
But
There you go.
do you remember anything?
Very little.
Wow.
She got blurred.
I'm just saying her hair was like this the next morning. It was like all like big and puffed.
Mm.
It's okay.
I know
okay.
Stallion got some ideas on that.
I had worse nights. Ending in the bathtub with some rubber duckies.
What? With ice? No
I don't know
ice?
if it was ice, but the color was not blue.
Damn.
It was like
Oh
it
my
was so different colors. It was just random things in there.
Wow.
I appear to disappear when I get kind of wasted.
Okay.
It could be a closet, under a table, somewhere.
Well, we need a party with you.
Yeah,
To
for
get
sure.
that
I keep it
experience.
going until I fall
Sleeping
out.
underneath the DJ booth.
For real.
I think you guys need to party with us in general.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's
That's
what
right.
I'm saying.
Okay.
We need to make our way up to Sacramento.
We
Yeah.
are.
Do it.
We have
Saturday.
to. Can we crash at your
Wait,
place,
Oh,
Nisa?
you guys are coming up
Sunday.
Saturday?
I'll be-
Oh.
Yeah,
I'll
for
be
the
working.
Sacramento showdown.
For Sunday. For
Sunday,
Yeah.
yeah.
And we're going to go to the fair after.
No, we're not.
No.
Look, I was gonna say I want to go. I've been wanting to go for a
Oh,
while.
there you go, Stallion. Shanice wants to go.
We're going to go to the fair right after the car show. We'll just dip right in there.
Yeah, just come in with our press passes and we'll
Hell
be
yeah,
set.
dude.
No, we gotta go from our Daisy Dukes to some sweats and tennis shoes. 'Cause
Oh.
it gets cold. I'm just saying, it gets really cold at night.
Is there an after party that you know of
Not that I know of
On
yet.
Sunday?
on Sunday?
Not yet. Usually
fair.
there's Rage on the River. A lot of people do that during the mornings. but
Right.
It usually ends. No, people stay out there all night.
Until
pretty
10,
much. Yeah.
9.
Oh wow, we're gonna
Tell
have
me.
our work cut out for us, guys, big time. So coming up this week, we have on the special schedule for the Slam Show crew Tuesdays, as before mentioned, Milo's No Cover over in Concord. Thursday we have Sexy in the 925, and Stallion, talk about this little once a month residence you have over in the lovely city of Danville.
Yeah, this is a Sexy to 925 at Maria's in Danville. So they're launching off the week before Hot August Nights,
Mhm.
what they do every other Thursday, and it's an after party for that. So there's gonna be a lot of people there, and it's a different feel out there, different vibe out there. So we'll start the party around 9 o'clock, and
I mean, this place is a trip, guys. It totally doesn't feel like you're from the East Bay when you're going in there. It feels like you just walked into like Southern California on Sunset Boulevard. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the way the building's structured and the people. Yeah, this Thursday event that he does is pretty phenomenal. So if you guys want to check it out, it's over in Danville, Maria's.
Yeah.
And the food is phenomenal. So
yeah.
if you don't drink, come for the food.
Come early to get food.
Exactly. And on Saturday, we'll be back over at Redux Lounge in Walnut Creek for Get Some Saturdays. I'll be in the mix. Stallion will be on the mic. We'll be rocking it as usual. And on Sunday, the before-mentioned Sacramento Show Off car show. And everyone here will be there.
Yes.
busy. And I got to wash the car up Saturday, get it ready for Sunday.
That's right. And the lovely Lady Sage will be judging the bikini contest, correct?
And the lovely Nisa will be judging the Gogo.
Yes. And I'm not judging shit, and I want to.
It's okay, you can be
no. I'm sorry?
I said it's okay, you can try to be in it.
Okay.
Get your Speedos on, and then
there you go.
Go ahead and stand in line.
You know what?
I'm the judge, so you'll probably just automatically win.
Don't, I'll be honest with you. Don't tempt me right now. I'll show you a little preview, Magic Mike.
Oh, man.
That's how I get down.
My eyes are hella rolling right now.
All right, everyone. That does it for the weekend haps and what's coming up here on the Slam Show. We're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break and be back with the entertainment segment part 1, because on this particular episode, we do not have much sports to talk about, so we're going to break down 2 segments of the entertainment portion. Everyone's going to enjoy that because these are cool things we're going to talk about. We'll be right back here on the Slam Show.
Here we go. Business cards. Flyers. Graphic design. Marketing and advertising. Visit us at www.baymanda.com or give us a call at 650-571-5100. Baymanda offers 5,000 UV-coated club flyers starting at just $99.99. Place your orders today for rock-bottom prices. Baymanda.com.
And now you know who's best.
If your child is not breathing, roll them onto their back. Check airway is not blocked. Gently tilt head back, hold nose and breathe twice into mouth. Place heel of hand in center of chest and push down 15 times. Repeat breathing and chest massage until help arrives. If your child is
You know how to help your child if they've stopped breathing. But do you know how to help them if they have a drug problem? Visit drugfree.org for information, help, and advice. This message brought to you by the partnership at drugfree.org.
Quality never goes out of style. And the quality of the Paul Frederick White Pinpoint Oxford dress shirt at just $19.95 will make it the staple of your wardrobe. This special introductory offer won't last forever, so act now to get the quality, comfort, and style you can only get from the Paul Frederick White Pinpoint Oxford dress shirt. Order today and receive free monogramming, a $9.75 value. Go to 1995shirt.com and enter promo code COLLAR. That's 1995shirt.com promo code COLLAR.
This season, take tailgating to the next level with Mr. and Mrs. T mixers. Hand off some Bloody Mary mix in original, bold, and spicy and premium blend varieties, delivering true made-from-scratch taste with game day convenience. Mr. and Mrs. T mixers promise perfect cocktails, even if the season isn't.
Goodyear presents awkward conversations between guys in cars.
So you admit you have tire amnesia?
Yes, I have tire amnesia. I do not remember what brand of tire I happen to have on my own car.
It's like you don't care.
Dude,
see, thing is, experts, people who really put their tires to the test, like NASCAR, they don't have tire amnesia.
But I'm not an expert.
Because NASCAR prefers Goodyear tires.
I'm not an expert.
Oh, and the first tires on the moon, Goodyear's, chosen by NASA. Heard of NASA?
Yes, will it make you happy if we pull over and see what kind of tires I have?
You don't have to. These Chevy Volts all come with Goodyear Fuel Max tires. They can help you save gas.
Wow, I have Goodyears?
Oh, so now you care.
Yes, I care. I care.
Goodyear, more driven. Receive up to $160 off with mail-in rebate when you buy 4 select Goodyear tires with your Goodyear credit card. Goodyear credit card purchases subject to credit approval. Certain conditions and restrictions apply. See retailer for complete details. Goodyear, official tire of NASCAR. NASCAR is a registered trademark of the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing Incorporated.
I twittered all that stuff about that guy in the moment, you know? I never thought it'd be right there when you Googled him. I mean, it makes him look like, you know? Oh, I actually became a customer of his. before he closed. Oh, man, the internet. You got to stay on top of that thing.
On the internet, everyone is entitled to their opinion, even this guy. That's why there's Reputation.com. Reputation.com understands that negative material about you online, no matter how untrue, could impact your reputation and your business. And you may never know the extent of the damage. Reputation.com helps you control how you look when people search you, managing reviews of your business, and pushing down misleading and malicious search results. Act now and get a free reputation assessment conducted by our expert advisors. Call us now at 800-283-1144. That's 800-283-1144. Or go to Reputation.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Slam Show. This is the entertainment segment part 1, sponsored by Liquid Nitro. All energy, no bull.
It's actually real energy, no bull.
I changed it up purposely.
All energy. That's all it is all energy.
All energy.
Yes.
And Baymanda.com. Also, I want to say a shout out to Niner Empire that's in the chat room. Is it Joe? Joe, what's up?
Is it Joe or Raj or both?
Or both. You never know. Yeah.
And Dickies.
That's right. Oh, let's go ahead and jump into those quick shout outs. We have our night catered by Dickie's Barbecue Pit. Joseph, Amy, thank you very much for the massive good hookup. The ladies, what do you think of the Dickie's food?
It was definitely
Awesome.
yummy.
The bread rolls were awesome.
That's my weakness.
I had to have one. That girl came out of me.
Uh-oh! And also Alex from Natural Life Foods. And he also has a new website where he has, believe it or not, testosterone cream to enhance your libido and your ability to stay awake. Go to strikefirstnutrition.net for more information.
And don't forget the human growth
hormone
cream.
How's that stuff working out for you?
Oh, it's working out perfect for us.
How's it look? How's it look? Does it look like it's working?
Yeah, you look like you're 12.
Thank you.
That's where you got the shirt from.
I'm going to slap you, man. All right.
It's not me. It's a Nitro.
Moving on to our first topic. Guys, remember the first generation Nintendo. Maybe you do, maybe you do not.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the ones that know what I'm talking about recognize this console right now. But check this out. This is somewhat old news, but I wanted to have our viewers kind of get up to speed with this because it's very interesting. Back in 1988, that version of the Nintendo first generation console ended up having a modem that you could hook up dial-up way. Remember the whole AOL, the fax thing? Well, basically, okay, so they actually were thinking about having that be online gameplay in terms of being able to download cheats. Not download cheats, but download ways of preventing cheating and being able to have the latest type of updates. Mind you, dude, this was in 1988.
And that's dial-up?
Yeah, that's through dial-up. And they were also contemplating in 1991 to have online gambling on this device. Now, we at some point had this first generation console. We did. That's for damn sure.
I just sold mine like a couple years ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you sell for a good price or?
I just went to the games shop and got a bunch of stuff for it.
Okay. So, yeah, man, the 1988 version had a modem. So think about it. That whole gaming online industry didn't start coming into effect until middle of 2000. They were way ahead of their time.
And no one used it. No one knew what it was, huh?
No, that's the thing. It was beta tested, but no one let anyone know that, hey, it had a modem there that you could actually go online. So all I got to say is that Nintendo was ahead of its time, and it makes you kind of think, if they were already on top of it 20 years prior, who knows what they're holding back right now that we can't even fuck with because it's just not at the right time to release it.
Well, they fucked up because they're sure behind in the video game thing. You know what I mean?
Well, they have the Nintendo Wii. Who has a Wii here? No one?
They got a Wii.
We don't have kids. I think it's just made for kids, right?
They fell off, man. They fell off.
Yeah, and Microsoft took over with the Xbox, Sony with the PlayStation, and so forth.
Ever since then, they just fell off.
Yeah, exactly.
After PlayStation even 2 came out, that was a wrap for Nintendo.
I like PlayStation 2, though.
Yeah,
Crash Bandicoot was my favorite game.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's get back to the first generation Nintendo. Sage, what was one of the more favorite games that you liked playing on that one?
Tetris.
Tetris.
Same here. That was my favorite
Tetris,
too.
and then my second would be Super Mario, whatever.
Yes.
But Tetris is like I'm on it like 24/7. I don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the power pad that came with it?
Yeah.
We used to break those out at parties.
Oh wow, that is I mean, it had all the accessories and stuff like that. So
Remember the Friday the 13th game?
yeah, I'm sure you got that.
Well, not no more, but yeah, that was fun. You go around killing everybody.
Because it had that sort of nostalgic 8-bit look to it that looks sort of generic, but yet was cool. And those Nintendo cartridges, you had to like take them, then blow at it.
Yeah. Take
Then
the
put
dust out.
Then insert it in, and kind of like, okay, it's not working. You still have to press on it and so forth.
Blow on it and then insert it in. You talking about the same thing?
I certainly hope so. So yeah, I mean that. There's so many games. Double Dragon, remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's another one. Gosh, I'm still a hardcore gamer, but just knowing that back then they had that capability, it's kind of eerie.
Well, it's dial-up. Well, you can't really do any much with dial-up. I think that's why I didn't go any further.
True. But they were also, like I said, they were going to go ahead and have people play the lottery on this device the whole the lottery, so you could get the numbers and so forth. It's crazy. So I wanted everyone to know that, because if you have a 1988 version of this first generation Nintendo, check the bottom of it. You might be kind of surprised what's in store. So right on. Moving on to our next topic, and this is pretty interesting, guys. And I've spoken on the whole 3D movie thing big time. I've never been an advocate of this, because to me it's just cumbersome to wear glasses and kind of see the movie kind of 3D and kind of not. And I think at this point it's pretty evident, and studies are showing that ever since Avatar, the 3D movie genre has taken a dip big time. And it's weird because you're having all these commercials for 3D TVs, 3D gaming devices. I don't know what to say about this. So
no one can afford, by the way, the TV.
Exactly.
So
Actually, my brother-in-law bought one of those.
Yeah, and I have 3D TV. It's pretty cool.
All right, let's talk about that.
Someone's balling right here.
They come with a TV now. It just gives you better quality if you're not even watching the 3D.
Yeah.
And as far as the 3D movies go, I mean, they had Jackass 3D. That was 3D.
Right.
They made They made it for 3D.
But you still have to wear glasses, right?
Yeah, they're not the same ones like that are in the theater. You have to actually turn them on to be able to make the TV like go, which is really cool. I mean, I feel like I'm in a theater when I'm in my room. So it's pretty awesome. I like it.
Right. So this whole 3D revolution thing that's going on, in your eyes, do you think it's something that's going to develop into something more stable into every household situation, or is it going to fade?
Well, in my house, it's still going to be there, but I mean, at the theater, I wouldn't want to go. I don't really like 3D movies in the theater just because it's kind of annoying, gives me kind of a headache, and I have to sit there and watch things kind of jump out on me. It's not the greatest, but I like it in my house. I feel more comfortable, I guess you could say, than sitting in the theater and like
having someone kick you in the back.
Like this,
or come up to say, "What's up, baby?"
Thinking they're coming out at them, trying to punch it.
Right.
It's like great.
Well, Stallion, you're a tech guy when it comes, and you want the very best for your living condition at your mansion. So, would you consider getting a 3D TV?
I have one.
Well, I haven't seen it.
High five.
Yeah,
long
I do.
distance.
Where is it?
It's in my bedroom.
Oh, I wonder why.
For the bedroom. Well, you know what? It makes sense because not everyone can have, use the glasses.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I got a couple pair of glasses and stuff. It's cool, but in the movie theaters, like I said, Jackass, Piranha 3D, and Bloody Valentine was all made 3D. So they made things fly out of the screen. When you're watching like Spider-Man in 3D, it's not 3D.
Yeah.
It's more high definition. It's more. They should call it like Real D and take out the 3D because it gives you better quality, but it doesn't give you 3D.
Gotcha.
So it's more of like it's more depth than anything. So you can see more clear with the glasses on.
Gotcha. All right. Well, show of hands. Who likes 3D in anything?
In anything?
Yeah.
3D porno.
I was thinking that.
All right. Let me narrow it
That's why
down.
she likes it at home.
Who likes
room.
3D TV? Raise your hand.
Well, I have one. So.
Okay.
I got one too.
Shanice, you got one?
I don't have one. She has one.
Right.
But
and how do you like it?
I haven't watched it on her. All I can say
You haven't been in her bedroom?
Oh yeah, she has, but
plenty of
She's
times.
got 2D.
But I haven't actually watched a 3D movie on her TV. The last time I saw a 3D movie was at IMAX, I believe, and I was very small. So, and I think it was.
And that was in 2000. What?
2000.
Spider-Man.
All I can say is I was on a field trip.
Okay.
And stuff was coming at me. It was crazy. It was fun at the same time. It was like adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
I guess something I have never experienced. So ever since then, I've been trying to go back, but just haven't gone back. Haven't decided what movie to go see that's actually enjoyable in 3D. Like Piranhas, I couldn't go see that.
Right. Right. It has to be enjoyable. That's the key word.
Yeah, it has to be fun.
It was crazy.
Hey, was Magic Mike in 3D?
Oh no, God.
Oh, Stal, you know where I was going to go with that one.
No.
I just want to bite you.
So I'm getting the impression that home 3D TVs are cool and theater TVs thumbs down. Is that where
You
it's
mean
at?
theater 3D?
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's because of the movies that they're actually putting out that are 3D. Like he said, like certain movies, they
Jackass,
are made
yeah.
for 3D.
The
And-
conversion ones are the ones that are kind of
Right,
suspect.
Like Piranhas, I don't really want to go see that, and maybe
Right.
that's why their ratings are kind of going down because of that. It's
Yeah.
just, you need to put out better movies than Piranhas.
Here's the thing I don't like is being able to have the hassle of putting on the glasses to begin with. If you could just go in and watch 3D and have that kind of captivate you as is, then I'm all for it. But without the 3D glasses, you take it off and you're seeing some freaking crazy shit.
Well,
That's
they got
giving you a
TVs
headache.
that do that now. You don't need glasses. Basically, there's just a big lens over the TV.
Huh.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but like I said, if you're gonna buy a brand new TV and you want the best of the best, get the 3D. You don't have to watch the 3D, but there's more quality in the TV.
I think we're going to have to make a trip to your Stallion headquarters and check it out.
We'll kick Stallion out.
I gotta change the sheets.
Oh man.
Oh brother.
You give you better quality, but better resolution when you get a 3D TV other than a 2D.
Well, check this out. Moving on to our next topic. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but there's a scam going on over in San Francisco. And what it is that people are going up to elderly Chinese individuals and stealing their money blindly. And check this out. What they're doing is they're stepping up to these elderly people in their native tongue, Cantonese, what have you, and saying that they are possessed by demons and you need to go back home and get your possessions, go to your bank and put it all in the bag, give it back to me, and I will bless it, and you will be free of your demonic possession. What's happening, guys, is that this is really, really a big thing in San Francisco, and the police actually put together a DVD showing how this is happening and how elderly people should avoid it. So I kind of put the little grunge thing going on there because that's what I think the elderly are kind of envisioning.
Man, if you want to fuck them up, just yell Godzilla.
They're too funny. But see, this is how they're doing it. They're basically getting the bag, right? And they're meeting the individuals on the street or what have you. They'll take the bag and they'll have one with the exact same color and size of it, but in their bag it's just a whole bunch of junk newspapers or whatever. And they'll do a switch and give them the old bag and tell them 2 weeks, open it up, and your possessions will be free of curses and demonic entities. You'll be fine. So these elderly people, as you are when you're older, you just like believe in anything. They'll go ahead and put it aside. 2 weeks, they'll open it up, and boom, scams completed. Nothing's there. It's pretty sad. So all I gotta say is that wow, people are going really down to the depths to kind of screw over old people.
Well, it's not just any old people. It has to be the Chinese, I guess.
And there's a Chinese person doing it to him because they got to speak to him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing that's really heartbreaking is because there's just no limits, and it's just, I mean, think about it. If we hear someone tell us that, it'd be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's not going to work. But
I'd be like, where's my baseball bat? Get the fuck out of here.
well, let me ask you guys this, like your grandparents and stuff like that, do you think into a certain degree some of that might play a part into some decision making, or just no way and no how they're like, this is foolish?
No, because I would protect them, and
Mafia,
they should know
dude,
better.
cement
Yeah.
shoes.
No, I don't. Not my grandparents. Not.
Yeah, my grandparents wouldn't go for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Put the bag over their head and put them in the sea.
But it's just a sign of the times. I mean, people will go through, make up shit like that just to rob people.
Yeah.
It's pretty innovative, but it's sad.
Yeah, but if the elderly are being fooled by it and actually going through the hassle of getting their possessions and so forth, because according to the San Francisco PD, it's amounted over $1 million worth of items and cash. So the people are actually going to their banks, getting more money out, and just saying, hey, I believe you 100%. You must be right. I don't know. I could not do that in my soul to screw anyone over that bad.
Of course not. Of course not.
So, I don't know.
Well,
any crazy stories like that you guys you ever heard of? Like in any type of like fairy tale or anything your parents
I've
have
been
said?
hearing lately that stuff like that's been going on with San Francisco. A lot of my relatives actually, like, they seen stuff like that going on. I really never paid attention to it. I thought it was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's getting more serious now.
Yeah.
I mean, there can be a lot of shady people out there.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You just have to be careful and just be on top of everyone, all your relatives, because they might be involved in the scam and you just don't even know it.
Right. There's one I heard about. It's like about your headlights. Like when you're driving and someone else has their headlights on, like if you flash your lights at them to let them know that their headlights are off, that they follow you and then they kill you because they're a part of like a gang.
That was like 7 years ago that they used to do that.
They still do it, don't they? Because I mean,
think so.
I avoid trying to help anybody out with their lights now because I'm not trying to get followed or killed or something.
Was that in the movie Hitchhiker?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Man,
That's
I've never seen it. I don't watch scary movies.
Yeah, that's been happening.
I can't.
Neither does
I
she.
get really scared.
Yeah, that whole headlight flashing thing has been around for decades, and it is kind of questionable because you don't want anyone to make a U-turn. Next thing you know, they're following you. It's like, hey, what did I do? You know, you were just trying to help someone.
Be a good Samaritan.
Yeah, it's really weird. So everyone out there, if there's anything questionable that's going on, alert the authorities because these times are getting kind of desperate, and if people are going ahead and telling people that they're possessed by demons just to go ahead and get their money, boy, that's pretty dark.
That's sad.
Really, really sad. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take a quick music break and be back with our entertainment segment part 2 here on The Slam Show. Stay tuned.
You better be easy. You gotta take your time. What you want from me, shorty. Baby, be easy. I'ma need a little more if you're trying to run your game on me. Ooh, baby, be easy. You better take what you can get, 'cause right now I'm all messed up, shorty. You better be easy. It's gonna take all you got on me. Take your time and go back.
Nigga, lean to the back, be easy, Jack. Get cheese off of tracks, 23s on lax now. New day, new Timbos, new day, new bimbos. Roll up that window, give me that endo. I only pimp the ones who wanna be pimped though. Asshole, sometimes I'm a man that's gentle. Two hoes, shit, that's a menage a trois. Got they tongue on my thing, they going la la la. I ain't trick no bread on these dimes when I had them. I ain't had no gun when I was popping at them. Fifth cop the Phantom, then I hopped in the Phantom, and they ain't hopping the Phantom, and they hopped in they Saturn, and they acting all hard, all mean and macho. I'm earning these tips, so this cheese is nachos. So get your ass to the rib. Matter of fact, you get your ass out of here, nigga.
Easy. You gotta take your time to get what you want from me, shorty. Baby, be easy. I'ma need a little more if you're trying to run your game on me. Ooh, baby, be easy. You better take what you can get, 'cause right now I'm all messed up, shorty. You better be easy. It's gonna take all you got on me, baby.
I changed this hoe, she was acting all bougie. Showed a little bit of swag, she ended up in a cruisy. Little time passed, she was giving up booty. The first time I met her, she was calling me Mooly. Chill with me, mama, I'ma get the nana. Ask for that Prada, you gon' end up with nada. Greet me up in your teepee, call me Papa, 'cause you know that D is supreme like Dada. Don't be up in the club doing the cha-cha. Cute girl asked me if she cute, I'm like, Now that's game, now I hope y'all listen, 'cause everybody say she cute, me, I'm different. It ain't my fault that you's a lame. 9-6, you was broke, 06 is the same. And you mad 'cause I'm hot with a little bit of fame. And your chick sprung off me sorta like T-Pain.
Easy. You gotta take your time to get what you want from me, shorty. Baby, be easy. I'ma need a little more if you're trying to run your game on me. Ooh, baby, be easy. You better take what you can get, 'cause right now I'm all messed up, shorty. You better be easy. It's gonna take all you got on me, baby. Take your time.
Yeah, that's a little Hot Rod. Be Easy featuring Mary J. Courtesy remix of Gabe Bosco, Phase G.
Good job, Gabe.
Absolutely, that hits.
Where have you been? Where is he?
I don't know. He needs to come and hang out for a change.
Exactly.
Gabe Bosco, hit me up. Welcome back to the Slam Show. This is the second part of the entertainment segment, and this is some interesting news, guys. Over the weekend, we had comedian Eddie Griffin over at Tommy T's in Pleasanton, and I got this information off TMZ. This wasn't straight hand from anything local, so think about that. Apparently, during his little stand-up routine, someone threw water at him because of his dialogue. It had to do with some, I think, homophobic remark.
It was the comments on sexual orientation.
Exactly. And he apparently threw the bottle back. And that's when this film taken by someone that was in the audience shows, it shows a little bit of him. There you go. He's throwing it. You can see that little right arm action. And at that point, they had to kill the night, everyone go home, so on and so forth. But the little interesting twist to this is that Eddie Griffin is trying to sue, believe it or not, sue TMZ. I don't know if he's just talking out of his ass or what, for defamation and slander because of how they represented the whole throwing the bottle incident.
Correct. I think TMZ was saying that it was an assault, and he's not threatening a lawsuit against them.
Right.
Because of that word assault.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, Stallion. We were talking about that. That is technically assault, right?
Yeah, I mean, the person who threw it at Eddie, man, you're at a fucking comedy show for one, stupid. And you know they're going to talk about gays, blacks, Chinese, everybody. And that's how it is. I mean, just like I said, Lisa Lapinelli, man, she goes at it even harder than any of the comedians. And she hits the gay community and everybody really hard, all the different things. And everyone just laughs. So this person who was there
shouldn't be there.
It must have been their first thing, or they can't. You know, it's like, hey, you're at a comedy show. They're gonna talk about gay people. They're gonna talk about everybody. That's how it is.
Or they could just randomly pick at you and talk about you, and you just have to like laugh it off.
Yeah, and over at Tommy T's, it's a very intimate setting, and obviously the individual was in the front row, so it's like she was right there to hear everything and also have that like one-on-one.
Unless he said her name or said you with the mullet. You know, like...
Right.
No. I mean, because I remember at Carlos Mencia, he was talking about everybody except the person in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
At the end, the person in the wheelchair went up to him and said, how can you make fun of the people in the wheelchairs?
Yeah.
They were offended that they didn't make fun of him. So...
That's interesting.
Yeah, so, I mean, they talk about everyone. You got to know it.
Yeah, and that's... Comedy shows, we push the limit here on the Slam Show, but comedy shows, they really push the limit. Ladies, have you guys went to a comedy show where it got really like intimate and kind of personal?
I've actually been to one at the Punchline in Sacramento where one of the people in my party started trying to banter back and forth with the comedian, and they got into a fight.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really embarrassing.
Like an argument or a fight physical?
It started with an argument, and then it got into a physical fight.
Oh my
wow.
goodness.
So it's common.
Yeah. you just gotta know that they're gonna make fun of you.
Right.
And if you try to lash out on a comedian, they're gonna be prepared for it. And that's why they says no heckling at Tommy T's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she was basically heckling off a comment that Eddie Griffin said.
Right.
But she threw a bottle. Because you should have arrested her ass right then.
Right.
No matter what he was talking about.
And the aftermath of the whole thing was they cut the whole night over. It was just done deal. Everyone go home. So I don't know. I would have been
that
like,
place comes with dinner and comedy. So what if you're not done with your food? I remember that because we went to see Rex Navarrete. Remember that?
That's right. That's right.
Damn.
So imagine what the next show that Eddie's gonna do. He's gonna talk about what happened then.
Exactly.
So I mean.
Yeah. So it's funny TMZ put Pleasanton on the map with that little interesting Eddie Griffin situation. I think everyone has to be prepared when you're doing if you're taking in a comedy show, you're going to get picked on, and it's just part of the show. And on the flip side of that, I've heard that comedians also set up people in the audience for that direct banter. And did I say the correct word? Is it banter? Yeah. Correct. All right. Because I mix it up with the damper thing. Anyway, the idea is so they protect themselves from any lawsuit if they're picking on someone that might be overly sensitive. So they do plant those individuals into the show.
That's what makes it interesting.
To a certain degree, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to shows and people next to me, they get picked on. It's funny, and I've gotten the microphone before for one of the comedians. I was like interacting with the show.
Yeah.
And then one time, what's that? Andrew Dice Clay, and it says literally up there, no cell phones, no taking pictures. But and all of a sudden, this lady gets on her phone and answers it and starts talking, and Andrew Dice Clay just stops the show and goes, "Hey, don't you listen?" And he was just like kind of going off on her. And she's like, "What?" And he like, called her off. He's like, "Hey, security, get the lady out of here." And then,
Yeah.
you know, they literally had to take her out because she was sitting there on her cell phone in the middle of the show. I was like, "Are you fucking
Disrespectful.
stupid?" Yeah.
Disrespectful. You do that shit here on the Slam Show, I'm going to kick your ass out.
Hey, everybody, let's go pasar.
Well, ladies, if you got personally picked at a comedy show, how would you take it? Would you just like, okay, keep it going, but don't piss me off, or would you just let go in one ear and out the other?
The only thing you can do, I'll probably get embarrassed. So it is what it is. Just have fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
I wouldn't respond. I'd laugh and be like, yeah, put up on a pretty face. Yeah, thank you.
I think Shanice wants to beat up someone. You start getting too. Yeah, she's laughing. She's laughing because it's true. Like, you start saying something that pisses me off, I'm going on stage.
I'm very, very. It takes a lot to get me mad, but if it's just like coming at you, eventually I'm gonna be like, okay, for real.
And
You
her
can
dumb
stop
ass,
now.
and the lady at Tommy T's, her stupid ass shouldn't have sat in the front anyways. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, because that's like the freaking shooting ground.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the Tommy T's and sit in the front row and not get picked on. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Come on. It's just like the Gallagher show when they tell you, okay, he's going to break watermelons and so forth, so you got to wear these raincoats.
When you're in a fucking t-shirt and a vest and a mullet, you're gonna get picked on. Bottom line.
It's just ridiculous. It's
Looking
ridiculous.
like Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo. Hell yeah. Speaking of Johnnies. What's up, Johnny Ringo? If you're out there, we miss you. All right, moving on to the next topic here on the second portion of the entertainment segment. Justin Bieber. He is the superstar, as we all know and love.
He got pulled over going hella fast, too, and he got a ticket.
Yeah, that was kind of old news, but we got some new news that comes to the Bieber camp. Apparently, an Oregon woman claims to have been permanently damaged in her hearing due to a concert that she brought her daughter to that Justin Bieber happened to be performing. And apparently, if you see this little device that he's sitting on, it was basically like a ear deafening freaking mobile, because every time it floated around whomever, all the ladies go nuts like 20 million times more than normal. And this mom basically said, enough is enough. I am going to sue Justin Bieber for my hearing loss. I can't even walk straight.
Wow.
What's it called? Is it called tinnitus?
Yeah.
It starts with a T.
I don't know. She should have wore. She should have wore
something.
Earplugs. Yes.
It's called T. You're too old to be there.
Well, here's the thing. You're going to a Justin Bieber concert. First thing in mind is screaming ladies. That's a done deal, and it comes with the territory. Just like in any concert, Stallion, you go to it, you're going to get high volume of everything, and there's no real merit with that. Unless there's some backdoor thing that she finds, okay, well, they knew it was going to be past this decimal point. They should have had earphones or earplugs provided for the audience. I don't know. What's your guys' take on this?
Man, it's just like the stupid asses that come up to me when I'm DJing and they stand in front of the speaker and say it's too loud. And I say, well, move away from the speaker. And it won't be loud anymore. Go over there. It's too loud. Well, stand your ass in the back then. You come up and stand in front of the speaker directly, it's going to be loud, of course. That's why that's there. Don't go stand in front of the speaker and then tell me it's loud.
Right.
Because when you walk away, it's not loud. But when you stand in front of it, it's loud. So maybe she bought the tickets to the right or left of the stage or whatever, and got the corner little thing. Maybe should have looked on the map on fucking Ticketmaster.
So this is completely just
And how old was this lady?
I don't know.
She's a mom.
I mean, well, how old was the mom?
Well, let's
probably in
say
her 50s or something.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, she could have had a lot hearing loss anyways. From all the rock concerts she went to back in the day. So, I mean, come on.
I don't understand how she just go anyway. You're expected to hear screaming. That's the first thing. That's the first thing that they're going to do is scream.
Right.
She was rocking Elvis and Beatles back in the day. You know, she didn't complain about her hearing.
So, ladies, what was the last concert you guys went to, and was it going crazy and loud, and did it mess up your hearing? Talk about it.
Oh, wait. LMFAO. I went to their last concert. It was pretty crazy, yeah. They had the whole dance floor, like the whole middle of the floor was empty. We had floor, and everybody was just dancing. I think I had about 6 drinks spilled on me. It's expected. I mean,
it comes with the territory.
right. It's LMFAO. Everybody's shuffling. So, I mean, it was pretty fun. It was very loud, very crazy.
So someone's gonna assume I was shuffling too hard, my heel came off.
Everyone's looking for an excuse to sue somebody else.
Exactly.
Like, I'm going to
Yeah.
sue you because you left your shoe in my car and now my car is messing up. It's all your fault. I don't know. Something.
The stench from your shoe
Right.
caused my car to break down.
Have you guys
Exactly.
have you guys had any problems with your hearing after a loud concert? Like, obviously you have that little temporary ringing, but anything
Yeah. That's how you
lasting
know
past
it's good.
Well,
Mine's more like losing my voice from screaming.
exactly.
that? Gotcha.
You're supposed to be, you know.
Well, there you go. There's another sue point. I lost my voice.
Suing.
You're supposed to be at least a little bit intoxicated, I guess you could say, when you're there, so you don't realize that kind of stuff. But at a Justin Bieber concert, I can kind of understand why she could be kind of annoyed. She has a whole bunch of little kids wanting this little boy, and she can't have him. She'd rather be at a Beatle concert.
Well, I
Yeah,
totally
like 2
agree
remaining Beatles.
what she said. You know, as far as just finding a way to sue. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, you're 50. You should know better. If you can't handle the decibel, bring a freaking earplug.
Yeah.
Earplugs. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
And they sell
exactly.
them
Put
there.
your ass on the
so-
grass.
I do.
This at the shoreline.
Sit at the fucking lawn.
Yeah, and
Shit.
and speaking of suing, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but one of the sound people for the New Kids on the Block and Backstreet Boys concert that they're having overseas, apparently this worker was walking on stage and didn't realize that there was a hole in the stage area and fell like 13 feet
Oh,
straight to the ground and had like his knees freaking destroyed, his hip and everything. Now he's suing for
That's the reason to
extremely.
sue.
That's the reason, yes.
Yeah.
He's a roadie though, right?
Yeah, he's a
So
roadie.
they should know where the fucking holes are and the wires are and everything else. You
Yeah,
know?
that's the
New Kids should sue them because that could have happened to one of them.
That's true. And that's the counter that the New Kids and Backstreet Boys execs are saying is that he should have known that there was a
Right.
hole there.
Yeah.
But that just goes back to the point of everyone just being sue happy for whatever. But in that case, I think there is some justification.
It's not like he just fell through the floor because he just gave away and shit. No, there was a hole there because there was a reason. Maybe one that they were going to pop up or something, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Do that little like Michael
He
Jackson.
probably
pop
fucking
up.
helped built the fucking the hole and shit and just forgot about it.
Yeah. So, man,
Fucking dumbasses.
people need to justify your lawsuits because sometimes it can get kind of outrageous, and that's one perfect example is the Justin Bieber ear problem. Get some earplugs. That's for damn
Really?
sure.
Amen.
Go to a AC/DC concert or like a rock concert and then cry about your ear problems when they
So-
shoot off cannons and stuff.
Exactly, exactly. This Friday comes the final trilogy of Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight Rises. This has been pending for so many freaking months. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, now the complete trilogy. Now let me ask you guys this. I'm a big fan. I don't know about you.
I am
but
too.
do you think, because it is the final chapter, the final movie for this trilogy, do you think Batman's going to die? Who wants to chime in on that? He will be
Probably
dead.
not.
I'll say no. He's a superhero. He shouldn't die.
You mean in the movie?
Is he a
Yeah,
superhero
in the movie. In
or
this
is he,
particular trilogy, Christopher Nolan has stated that that's it. This is the last one. There's no picking up where we left off. So, will Batman die in The Dark Knight Rises?
No.
No?
I don't think he will, just to give the people wow, because everybody's expecting him to die. Since it's the last one,
Mhm.
they go, okay, he's going to die now.
Actually, let me retract that.
I think he's going to die.
Being, comic geek,
Yeah.
I think he will die, so Robin will take over, hence the night.
Ooh.
What was that? What is his name? again?
Nightwing.
Nightwing,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So, yeah, so that's my answer.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's going to die too.
All right, so, Stallion, is he going to live or die in this movie?
I think he's just gonna vanish, kind of like Shanice does, and
At her parties?
yeah, he's gonna vanish. But and then they're just gonna vamp it up for that Robin and then the new Batman, whoever the new Batman's gonna be. So
Right. So, he won't die. He's just going to vanish.
that's it.
And they'll just give people kind of like, okay, what the hell really
And
happened?
reboot it to something new, Batman or whatever.
Right. So,
Batman and Robin.
It's
and
always
Bat-
going to be rebooted, just like
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
Well, that's
and
first
Hulk,
time
Incredible
Spider-Man.
Hulk.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always going to be rebooted with different directors, producers,
It has to
whatnot.
be rebooted.
Yeah.
Shanice, what do you think? Live or die? I think you
I
mentioned
said
it
die.
Yeah,
I said live first, but maybe die just to bring Robin out.
Right.
You know, give the crowd something different.
Is he gonna Harry Potter die and then come back to life?
That's what I think. Die and come back.
Right.
Maybe.
But he's a human. He can't.
But
Harry Potter's more of a witch and wizard, whatever.
He just got a stick. Shit, if I had a stick too, I would. With him without his stick, I mean, unless he, can do some mind tricks, it's not like we talk about the charm ones.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's not stray too far into Harry Potter. We don't give a fuck about
I know,
Harry
like, what are we
Potter.
talking about? Harry Potter or Dark Knight?
No, well, everyone said it. Remember when the Harry, he's gonna die, and all the kids were crying, and all of a sudden he didn't die. So
Fuck Harry Potter. Anyway.
Same with Batman. Everyone's gonna say he's gonna die. He's not.
I think
he's gonna
I
die.
think he will die, and it's just definite. There won't be a question mark. There's no vanishing act. It'll be it, and then 5 years from now they'll reboot it. New director, new direction. It'll be cool.
I don't think he will die.
I thought you said he will.
Make up your mind.
Well, I can't make up my mind.
She just changed it up
But
3 times.
I just don't. I just think that he will stay alive and give the people something to be like
They'll have bat
To hope
babies.
for.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, okay, well, what's gonna happen if this is the last one? And I think they're just gonna come out maybe further on in the future and be like, we're back.
Also, are you saying they're gonna still connect to Christopher Nolan's trilogy? Is that what you're saying, or total reboot of it? What's your thoughts?
It can be a total reboot, but then again, it can be different. I
Gotcha.
just honestly think that they want to give the crowd something to wait for. It's more of a adrenaline rush. I'm gonna cut it off for right now, but then we're gonna bring it back 5 years later.
Okay.
They always replace
Remember
people,
Batman?
too.
Yeah, they always replace. They need a new guy anyways.
Yeah, they were gonna replace him
Yeah,
probably.
they
if
already
don't-
said that
if
Christian
he
Bale
doesn't
wasn't
die.
coming back, right?
Yeah, he said it. That's it.
That's it for him.
Well, I'm going with my answer. I think Robin needs the limelight.
Yeah.
Nightwing.
I think he's gonna die.
Nightwing is it.
That's
He's
it.
gonna
He's
be the-
dying.
Yep.
Who's gonna play Robin?
Channing
I don't know. I don't even know if
No,
you guys are just going like in
Channing
left
Tatum.
field because I'm not sure if he's in the film.
I wish.
Robin's not there yet.
So
maybe
I think personally, I'll go with the whole idea that Batman, he's done, over with somehow, some way. The villain's gonna get him, Bane, whomever, and that's it.
Or he's gonna settle down with Catwoman. I don't know. He needs to settle down with somebody.
And I heard the movie is 3 hours long, so
So
you
don't
guys,
be drinking liquid nitro, Sam.
yeah,
Something.
Wow, that's a long movie right there. So
Stallion, can you bring like lots of junk food and chips and cookies?
We'll have to do that Sunday.
Red vines.
Oh shit, we'll be at the car show.
Not this Sunday.
No,
yeah.
we're gonna have to do it on Friday, right? We'll yeah,
no,
Friday.
I'll be gone.
Gone where? You sound like Justin Timberlake.
DJing.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. So
Damn, I want my red vines.
hey, we're gonna go with the Fatal Femmes girls to go watch it. How's that? In their outfits as is.
Oh my God, that's
I think
they're like
That'd be dope.
forget Batman. We got these girls.
I think we would get in free.
Oh, that's pretty much a guarantee.
I'll be over with the compliments.
And you got some fans here, guys, especially Shanice.
I mean, ladies.
Yeah, well, ladies, guys, you know what I'm saying. Gorilla916 says you got a big yes.
Booty?
Yeah.
That's what she's known for.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my! How can you tell?
Oh,
I'm like, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
they're watching. They'll see it at the end of the
It's
show
not
when
your
the
beauty, it's your booty.
It's your booty.
you guys are funny.
Both. I'm just saying.
That closes out the entertainment segment here on the Slam Show. We're going to go ahead and take a quick music break and be back with the exclusive interview with Fatal Femmes Gogo Entertainment. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I'm at a West Coast party. You know what it is. I'm at a West Coast party. You know what it is. I'm at a West Coast party. You know what it is. I'm at a West Coast party. You know what it is.
You know I'm reppin' my gang, stay mobbing the same. Yeah, shout out to my nigga from the bay. Yeah, gorillas on the scene, we don't play. Yeah, any young free we don't play. Yeah, I told Fees play the keyboard, and watch some girls on the dance floor. We had it cold and they following us, turn them modest man before they start swoop. Yeah, you damn right, heard right. SBI man, the motherfucker fan lines. Don't gotta believe it, check the timeline. Pound, get it back, fam, pound, SBI. Yep, the popular around it for dollars. I'm trying to help the youth and spread the truth into these niggas like. I was raised by the Yola, water. It's a man from the low water. Yeah.
You know what it is. I'm at a West Coast party. You know what it is.
Yeah. Stupid pay, I made it, you hate it, the underrated. Young nigga from the Bay is Young Susie, the movie just started. The flow retarded, stupid ignorant, I be wigging, you be watered down, found in that central side of town. You know what I'm about, getting money, buying shoes, copping clothes, rock and roll, head banging, dress swinging like a so six, flow so sick. Susie be the hottest, I'm like, no shit. I've been killing everything since the go-getters. Flow colder than 4 winters. Give your girl the will like 4 splinters. Head first, last, smash, pass, fast, cash, like an ATM withdrawal. Victoria's Secret, how a nigga get draws.
I'm at a West Coast party. You know what it is. I'm at a West Coast party. You know what it is.
Yeah, that's a little West Coast Party by Damie featuring I Am Sue and Fees. You guys feeling that?
Yeah. She was shaking her booty to it.
Oh, yeah.
And I finally got to see her booty, and it was yummy.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. You guys are going to see more as the show progresses. Okay, welcome back to the Slam Show. This is the exclusive interview segment of our special guest. I will be throwing a preview video of what they do. This is from their This is actually from their calendar shoot for 2013.
Poster.
I haven't
even seen it yet.
It was shot by Edmund Fung. What's up, Edmund?
Yeah.
And
FNG
yeah,
Incorporated.
this is you guys at your finest. And it is fine. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big
whole
round
lot
of
of booty.
applause for Fatal Femmes Gogo Entertainment. What up, girls?
Hello.
Once again,
Hi.
we have the CEO, Nisa, in the house, Audrey,
Hi.
and Shanice.
What's going on?
They're all chilling in their lovely lingerie, ready for some action. Oh, man, I don't know how to begin this because you guys can't. Nisa, you came here last year, about 8 months ago. You were kind of under the weather that
I was
time.
sick.
Yeah.
I was so
Coughing
sick.
all over everybody.
I know. Eating cough drops left and right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It was kind of not fun.
We all got sick after that.
Did you guys really? I'm sorry.
No, I'm kidding.
so sorry.
Okay.
Actually, I did.
Sam was out for a week. He was in a bubble.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It wasn't
okay.
from you. He had mono from someone else. That's what you get for saying you got sick.
Yeah, but the whole thing was you were a trooper. You were able to stick it out. At the time, you had Maddie and Jess E. Yeah, and you guys did a phenomenal job. You were plugging that 2012 calendar that
Which
you
we
have.
actually have it here in the studio.
Yes.
That's true. We can't see it. It's
Yes.
off camera, but it was signed by Jess E.
Mhm.
And they decided to move on their ways. But you brought in a new crew
Yes.
with you. And let's kind of get everyone to speed with Fatal Femmes. And let's just talk about the origin story of it. I'm sounding like I want a Batman thing going. But yeah.
The origin story
of Fatal Femmes.
And they all live.
Take it away.
Well, I started the group about 7 years ago. I had a partner back then. She's moved on to Louisiana to be a video model. She's
Mhm.
doing great things right there. I had, who else did I have? Linda, Helen Lee, Charlene. Basically, the group that I had was 5 girls strong, 1 mixed girl, and everyone else was Asian.
Gotcha.
So now I have a group of girls, between 10 and 12 girls, and I think there's only 5 of us that are Asian, and the rest are mixed, white, black, Latin. So it's been a really good run for us.
Right.
been very, very lucky. We're based out of Sacramento. You know, we dance mainly in Sacramento. We do some in San Jose, some in the Bay Area, but mainly Sacramento based.
Right, right. As you before mentioned, you used to be more Asian based. Now the diversity has gone up.
Yes.
Do you feel that that's because of the demographic that you're in? You're getting more people interested from different nationalities wanting to be go-go's versus having, say, a promoter say, I want specifically this type of girl, or is it a combination of both? How do you work that?
It's mainly a lot of girls trying to come into the scene that want to be dancers, and luckily I've been approached by some of the best. So, you know, I mean, I'm very particular about who I have in my group. I just don't pick up anyone just because I may need a dancer or whatnot.
Right.
You know, it's if you want to be in my group, it's usually through word of mouth, referrals. I don't really do open castings or auditions or anything like that.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay. Let's talk about your recruits here. Starting with Audrey. Let me ask her direct. How did you get involved with NISA?
Well, through Shanice, I had been dancing, go-go dancing, for about a year and a half before. And then
on your own?
On my own.
Okay.
Just
independent.
Independently. And then she told me to come join a group and audition for it. And I was doing a competition, and she said, do your best, and she'll be there watching you. It's like, great, no pressure.
Okay.
And so I did. And then, yeah, that's pretty much how it happened. I went out with them and got to know some of the girls. I think am I the newest one in the group?
Yes.
I'm the newest one to the group.
All right, all right. Well, let's shoot over to Shanice, since it was her that brought you into this whole thing. Shanice, how did you know NISA and get that connection going?
I kind of just went to a club myself.
By yourself?
Yeah. I was at the point where...
Wow.
Because in my previous go-go life, it
I
didn't
like
go
how she put
so
that
well.
together.
Yeah, let's not go there.
It didn't go so well. So I wanted to call it quits with go-go, and then one day I ran into it, and then I didn't know too much about go-go world because I was still freshly new about it. And then I ran into another group, and then I seen NISA, and I'm the one that actually outspoke and handed her my number and was like, call me. And then, you know, from there, she auditioned me, and then I joined the group.
Gotcha.
And I've been here ever since.
Nice, nice. So, NISA, when it comes to these fresh faces, do you kind of like take it for the face value and audition them, or do you kind of like, okay, let me do some research, then do the audition? How do you go about it?
All of it. I'll look at the face value, and then I'll actually interview them. So I'll have a one-on-one talk with them, see what they're about, see how their attitude is, because if they're a diva or have like a high maintenance bitch attitude, you're not going to be in my group. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I won't deal with it. I've had girls in the past when I first really started the group that were just top of the line, and I won't go through that again.
Okay. So when you talk about high maintenance and divish, what are the traits?
First off is their attitude is just like, I'm top shit. I am the best dancer in your group.
Right.
And with that kind of attitude, I already know she's going to demand, want more, thinks she deserves more when she really doesn't, because this is a group, it's a team effort.
Yes.
And then I have the girls that, cry and whine about everything. Oh my God, I can't get my pantyhose right, or oh my God, the other girl is doing this. It's constant.
I need some baby wipes, quick.
For real. You don't understand, like handling females it's a lot.
Right.
And I have different girls of different age ranges, so it's like their personalities are so different.
Let's talk about that. Do you find that personality being a big border in terms of, okay, we have obviously they have to be over 21 or 18? What's
over
the one?
21.
Okay, so you'll have the 21 to say 25, then you have the 26 to 30. Do you see those age ranges kind of conflicting with their personalities? Because some...
No.
Okay, they mesh pretty well.
They mesh. The girls in my group mesh really well, and some of them may have a small rocky start in the beginning, but as time, as they start working more together, then they see like, oh, it's just work it out. They see that the girl that they're complaining about isn't really that bad. Maybe it's just them they're PMSing that day, or they're being a little more sensitive than usual. But they see it.
What's PS? Whatever you said.
PMSing.
I'm just kidding.
I was like, really?
Oh man. Because he doesn't get that at home.
Let's go with Audrey real quick. what gives you the drive to be involved in go-going to begin with? What's the interest? Did you have like an inspirational movie or what? Or just the whole culture?
I love to dance. That's probably just it. I've grown up dancing. My sister's a dance major. So, I mean, I've been around it all my life. And, I mean, that's how I got involved in it, I guess you could say. It's more encouraging since I'm with the group now that's more like family and friends. They're They're very nice, easygoing. Like, we don't have no divas. I would say anyways. We don't have anyone who's like very mean or hard to get along with. Since I am the newer one in the group, everyone's treated me fairly well.
Yeah,
and
showing you the ropes.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I mean, I like it. I love it.
Gotcha.
I love to dance.
Gotcha. Shanice, obviously, as dictated on the chat room, you get a lot of individuals that like you in a very deep way. So how do you deal with the whole intensive creepness that people put upon you? What's your method of it? This is a question I usually ask all go-go dancers and so forth, but enlighten me. Give me a story that might be very exclusive. How do you deal with it?
Creeps. Let's see. I get a lot of those. I do. Starting off, I'm like, you're creepy, get away. But you get used to it after a while. You just have to know how to deal with their approach without. Sometimes they can be really naggy.
Yeah.
And you know you can get like frustrated or you get irritated.
Right.
You get irritated with some people, and then some of them will get the point, but some of them just don't, and you have to be like, look, I'm not like that.
Most of them are women. Just saying.
A lot of them are women, but a lot of them are men too.
So 50-50.
50-70. No,
it would be 30-70.
30-70. Look, numbers is
That's at the new math.
Numbers is wrong.
I was about to agree with her. That sounds about right.
80-100.
So 70-30 men or women advantage?
It switches off sometimes.
Gotcha.
Sometimes it could be 70 men, sometimes 30 women. Sometimes it could be the opposite. You know, it depends on what crowd you in. Like if it depends on a gig I dance to, and it could be like some men but a lot of women. If it's a lot of women, don't think they won't come up to you.
They touch more than men.
Yeah.
They're very touchy, and
They're like-
by it being women, it don't really bother me too much as if it was men, because girls, you know, they like to have fun. It's nothing, you know, really serious. Guys, they touch up on you, they want to get your number, what you doing after the club, they get personal, and you're like, look, really, you compliment me, but I'm not trying to go that far.
Right. So that there is an absolute limit that you just do not cross.
There is a limit. I will smile, be nice, I will not be rude at all. You know, if anything, I will walk away from the situation.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they are a fan.
Exactly.
That's exactly why they're doing that in the first place.
Exactly, and that's the same approach like in anyone in the entertainment business has to do with their trade, because if they get involved with the fans or people in the workplace, then it just screws everything up. Right. So the idea of dealing with these creeps, have you ever had to get security or anyone because it was so extreme, or did you just deal it on your own?
Normally I handle it my own. See, I have this look.
Okay.
And if I give it to you, you gonna back off.
Woo-wee.
I'm just saying. I'm a very, very, very friendly person. I try not to be rude at all, like I said before. But then you have some people out there that's just very pushy, and it gets very irritating. And you know, eventually, it goes away. Most of the time, I handle it myself. So far, which is a good thing, I have not been able to call security. I've been okay.
Good.
So hopefully it stays that way.
And Audrey, since you're the newbie in the group, how did you deal with your creepiness people, guy or girl?
Oh gosh. It depends. Like with guys, I usually just ask them to stop. Sometimes if they're a little bit too touchy-feely.
Yeah.
But
what's up, mija? All that, right?
Oh my gosh. What's up, ma?
Wow, you brushed up on your Spanish there, huh?
Thank you, Sage. Glad you recognize that.
Yeah, but for the most part, I think the ones who are very persistent and will keep doing it are the ones that's like, oh my god, just stop it. But yeah, I mean, I just ask them to stop pretty much. But I'm very nice too. I mean, it's part of the job too. I mean, you don't want to give yourself or our group a bad reputation. You know, we're all very friendly. But there's a point to where you got to be like, please don't touch me like that. But
yeah, and that question is basically leaning towards the men part. You were talking about women.
Actually,
so
I get a lot of women.
Yeah, so
I do. I mean, men too, but majority women will go for it. They're like, I'm gonna get you. Like, one time I was dancing. We danced for a lot of places in Sacramento downtown, and I was dancing at Splash.
Yeah.
And I had a woman.
Yeah, you told me about that one.
I had a woman. She was around me all night, and she was just like on my leg, and then I don't know how she did it.
Obviously, you're on a platform,
yes,
right?
I'm on a box. It's about like up to her under her boobs, right? And she somehow gets on the box and starts dancing with me. And it's like all up on me. And
behind
like,
you.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god. And
all right, hold on. Was she hot?
No, or else I probably would have let her dance.
Sage is like, yeah. That's the way I would have.
Or the elbow.
If it was her, I would have let her dance with me.
That is some breathtaking stuff right there, man. Whoa.
But she wasn't. Security had to come. They escorted her out, and I think there was a fight outside because of it.
Was she intoxicated?
I hope she was, because she was going for it all.
That was like the moms up in Redux.
She tried to pick me up. It was insane. She was.
I think for the most part, women do that to try to upstage you. You know, you guys, because I don't see myself doing that. I'll let you guys do your thing, like watch, you know, but you know, get up there and harass you guys. I think they're just trying to upstage you.
Some women do that.
Some women,
they try to mimic you while you dance, and like, oh, don't think I can't do that. I can do that. Just
And
try
they
to get the attention on themselves.
They do, and they're on the floor trying to do it, and they kind of look funny themselves. But what I usually do when they're doing it with me, I'll like encourage them, because I mean, I'm glad you're having a good time. I'm having a good time. I don't care. Please dance with me.
Yeah, I think that's the best approach, because the more they're happy, the more you are, and the more the environment is carefree and enjoying that moment.
Right.
So when it comes down to it, the whole idea of being able to get out there, and this is directed to Nisa as well. When you're doing the performances and knowing that there are people out there that have like ideas of possibly hooking up with you, do you kind of like read that early on and kind of say, okay, that person I need to kind of like not direct any attention to and kind of lay off? And another part of that question is, when you see someone with a guy in particular with their girlfriend or whatever, you know that they're together, but yet you're seeing some type of conflict. How would you approach that? Or do you just ignore it and let that be?
I ignore it.
Okay.
I mean, that's all you can do. When I dance, and I don't dance as much as these girls do, I mean, I go out there, I perform. And
Well, back in the day. How's that?
Back in the day.
See, I don't want to date you. That's why I'm trying to lay off some of the questions towards you, Nisa, because it'll put you in that number point. But, yeah.
Oh, I'm proud of my age. Everyone knows my age.
Okay.
So I'm definitely proud of that. But
yeah, because you're the bass.
Yeah.
You're the boss.
She's
baller.
a hot boss.
Right.
Yeah.
She's
Exactly.
bossy.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I'll dance, and if someone, you know, is trying to give their attention to me, I just, you know, I'll meet them. Usually I manipulate to a certain degree. Like, I'll become friends with them.
I hate that word from women. Manipulate.
I'm sorry, but
you could have picked a different word, not manipulate.
Networking? Is that another word? Networking. But no, I mean, that's what we do. It's just, you know, you become friends. So that's who follows you from all your gigs.
Mhm.
You know, they show up at every gig of yours if they can.
Exactly.
So, I mean, you got to do what you got to do to keep your fan base going.
Exactly. And to the second part of that question, you guys chime on this. The whole, like, seeing a couple and knowing that the guy is getting your attention, but the girl's kind of like, yeah, I can't wait to go home, or, you know, that sort of thing. How do you approach that?
I'm kind of flirty, I would say. I mean, just because I come off as flirty, but I'm very friendly. So, like, with women, like, usually if the guy is giving me a lot of attention, what I do is give the woman the attention.
Mhm.
And then she gets a little bit more comfortable, or I give her a good time, and then they can both have a good time while watching me dance, I guess you could say.
Tag team it, honey.
Yes. You got to know how to do it. I mean, the women come first. It's
Yeah.
just it. It's
I like
the
that.
nature.
I
And
like that,
you got to
yeah.
respect the woman. And then, hey, the guy's there, so you acknowledge him.
Yeah.
For the most part. Especially if they're a couple. You just don't go there. I mean, I wouldn't want someone to do that to me if I was with somebody.
Unless they're swingers and they're like,
Right. I know a couple of those too, but then the girl's not mad at all. She just will go for it like the girl with the box.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Wants the box.
Right. She wants the box.
Shanice, how's your approach on that? Same thing?
I smile.
She does.
I will just smile at you, and I would just a lot of the times when I'm dancing, I haven't really got too much of those. The women's mad. Sometimes I do, but I smile and I eye contact a lot, especially with the women.
Gotcha.
Especially with the women. If I see a different vibe, because I can automatically feel a vibe if you look at me a certain way, because I'm always paying attention
Mhm.
when I'm dancing. So if she feels uncomfortable, I will take a little extra left. I would go down and compliment her. I would
Gotcha.
be like, "Hey, girl, your necklace is cute.
Yeah, see, and
what's
that's
going on?"
That's good.
And
That's
then
good.
it'll take her mind off of what she was thinking. And
Yeah.
she can have a more enjoyable time.
Perfect.
But I still got my eye on whoever looking at me. I got you, but I got her too.
Yeah, Lisa, you got
and
some
her,
good
too.
workers here.
I told you.
They're
Didn't
very
I tell
professional
you?
because that approach, it looks out for the company rather than their own personal beef. Because, like you were saying, some girls could be over divish and kind of like look out for their own versus what's best for the company.
Right.
And I think you guys' approach is just the way it should be when it comes down to go-going. So I applaud you for that.
Thank you.
I'm going to bring up one more question, and you guys have one for the ladies. What's the future goals that you want to attain with Fatal Femmes? Obviously, you have the calendar that's coming out.
Poster.
It's poster.
All right, poster. Because of the previous one, I'm like fixated on that.
Oh, but I'm sorry to cut you off, but is that poster going to be available on the 22nd?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
have that for you guys on.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
We
because
could
you're
sign 'em.
supposed to
Signed,
have a
sealed, and
preview.
I want a first copy.
Oh, you will. We're right next to you guys.
Is it in
Yeah.
3D?
Oh, wow. Yeah, there you go.
Glasses.
Perfect. Yeah, so let's talk about it. Like, because you've been doing Fatal Femmes for quite a while. Are there any other things that you want to develop? The whole brand. Obviously, you had the calendar before. Now the poster. What's next in store?
I'm actually looking at a DVD next.
Okay.
So I'm actually working with Edmund again, and we're hoping to put something in a collaboration here pretty quick. The photo shoot was actually the first part of it.
Gotcha.
So hopefully there'll be more to come. So that's it for now. I mean, right now my goal is just to keep the girls running strong. We're pretty much consistent with business. You know, we're busy all the time. Still looking for more girls.
Mm-hmm.
But this is not an open casting call invite for anyone who's watching. So, but other than that, I mean, you know, right now, like, I know there's a big Vegas Gogo competition that I think some of the girls are looking into competing in November.
Yeah.
So, yeah, big things.
Excited.
Yeah.
Very.
Shanice is like, wow, I'm aiming for that, right?
It's a $10,000 prize.
Wow. Okay.
I like competitions.
Yeah,
Okay.
she
I think we have to have a slam show field trip for that one.
Mm-hmm. Vegas? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So
Go, I mean, it's a winner.
exactly. Sage, go with your question.
Well, I'm just going to freestyle this because you guys pretty much answered it. You know, being a company owner, I guess sexual harassment is out of the question with what you deal with. But do you guys have bodyguards? I mean, we've had previous Go-Go girls that was here in the show, and they brought bodyguards. And do you guys have that on site?
For the clubs and the parties, yes. If it's say like a private event or a corporate event, I always bring someone with me. You know, and usually the girls don't, or sometimes they do. It's up their call, but if it's me and my partner, I'll bring someone with me just to be on the safe side.
Good.
Because we do get hired for like house parties.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Not just clubs. Okay.
No,
I had the
no.
impression that you guys just do clubs, but you guys are pretty much doing all types of gigs.
All types.
Okay.
I've done wedding receptions. Yeah, I go-goed for a wedding reception.
Holy
one time.
snaps, Stallion.
That was my idea. When
was
they
that?
got married, I want to go. I want to freaking go. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, we were fully clothed. We wore dresses to accommodate because it was a family-oriented scene. But
I want to see video of that freaking event.
Me too.
Yeah.
Go-going at a wedding.
that's at a
Yeah.
wedding reception. I mean, it was different, but it was fun.
Interesting. So did you have like a solo performance thing where it's, just like they would have the like a singer come out, or was it
Yeah.
like during the whole event and you kept on dancing on the
it was a solo
tables?
performance. It was me and another girl that got hired, and they announced this on the microphone and everything.
That's cool.
Hot.
Straight MC.
I like that. I have one more quick question. There's a lot of go-go companies out there. Do you guys share do you share your girls with other companies?
Yes and no. You know, the girls are free to book their own gigs outside, and sometimes other go-go companies do, you know, they will contact me like, hey, I'm short one dancer, do you have someone tonight? And depending on who that company is, most of the time we're more than willing to help out and vice versa. But for the most part, I mean, they're pretty good at sticking to their own, and for us too. There's some girls that I use as fill-ins that are independents, put it that way.
Right. They're not affiliated with anyone. Okay, cool. Right on. Stallion?
You guys ever use body paint instead of what you're wearing now?
Actually, I have.
Yes,
Ooh.
a couple of the girls at
Hello.
Jessie J did an airbrushing. Didn't you guys do that one together?
Me
Shanice?
and Jessie J.
Yeah.
did,
That was at Splash,
80
right?
Bit
Yeah.
at Splash.
Nice.
Oh, so you were
Body
part of
paint.
that whole thing, Shanice?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
I looked a little bit different, but I was there.
Okay.
Did you do the superhero one? Because I saw that.
Oh, that was Stephanie and Cam.
Yeah.
That was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a superhero body paint.
Oh no
Yeah.
no! That was another party. That wasn't
Oh,
our
okay.
party.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Wow. I think on your next visit, body paint.
Yep.
That's for damn sure. Because you can't outdo what you're... I mean, that's the next thing to outdo what you're wearing right now. It's body paint. Yeah.
Body paint?
Yeah.
Body paint.
Body paint.
It's gonna get all over the couches.
Oh, we'll
we got
have...
the plastic down. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get some plastic.
Put a tarp over it.
Exactly.
We should do an episode where we're getting body painted while
Yeah,
during
but
the
we're gonna
show.
do that too. I know how to
I
paint.
did that. I
Oh,
did
do you?
that, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, we could do
All
that.
the girls do it.
Yeah.
Same
No,
age.
I actually did it on the show, but it just takes up a lot of time, and
Yeah.
you know, we want you to be engaged with questions, but being body painted as
Well, use the airbrush a little faster.
yeah, there you go. Not like
The guy using a teeny ass
Yeah.
brush because he was. Yeah.
I gotta get every
It was just
little piece.
attention to detail, that's why.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Right.
That was his first time. He was like, okay.
Well, excellent interview discussion, ladies. We're going to go ahead and take a quick music break and be back with the vaunted Q&A, where me and Stallion will give you 10 questions that will hopefully be interesting on the answers. That's for damn sure. Yeah, and believe me, it will be safe.
Yes, it will.
oh, it's not X-rated.
Safe
Oh.
isn't fun.
I chose the X-rated.
Well, we'll see. Let's see. If we're going to stick with the plan or
We
kind
got
of do the
families
flip.
watching, y'all,
I
so
know.
we all know what's gonna happen when we ask you a question. You're gonna go,
Maybe.
no comment.
Maybe.
I'm having friends.
Can't we mix it up? Do a little safe,
Yeah,
a little
little
X-rated.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Just
Have a little
just
fun.
thought.
We'll go ahead and think about that during the break. We'll be right back here on the Slam Show. Stay tuned.
I built this family on loyalty. Count another grip, smoke another zip. Let them young tell it I be on my Make 100K, spend it all today. What can I say? My DNA is Givenchy, while my swag is retarded. What I'm driving, Ferrari. What I'm rocking, Armani, Gianni, Versace, huh? Go round and I'll buy one of you broke. My change, insane. My chain, oh that thing, it's nothing, 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 it's nothing. It's nothing. Stacking cheese to my bread right. Smoking to my head right. Did it all on my own, so I'ma spend on my bread like it's nothing, 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 it's nothing. Ooh, stacking cheese to my bread right. Smoking trees to my head right. Did it all on my own, so I'ma spend on my bread like it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing. It's nothing, it's nothing.
My hair longer than your girl. Go shorty, it's your world. Sub-zero flow. When I spit, I see snow flurries. Scarface, all I want in this world. I mean, all I want for lunch is a blunt. And your girl, it ain't nothing to me, but it's something to you. Count money like it's something to do. Summertime, I'm like the roof. Wintertime, I'm in low boots, and it's nothing. I like being high because it's a better view. And I told yo, my train so cold, it's on Theraflu.
It's nothing, 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 It's nothing. It's nothing. Stacking cheese to my bread right. Smoking to my head right. Did it all on my own, so I'ma spend on my bread like it's nothing. 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 Ooh, stacking cheese to my bread right. Smoking trees to my head right. Did it all on my own, so I'ma spend on my bread like it's nothing. 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 You knew. Chasing money, I'm on top of it. If it ain't money, don't know what the topic is. Don't come out till next year, that mean I'm rocking it. Order 37 bottles, call it poppin'. Goddamn, what you want? A private plane. You want? Party in South of France when it's cold. Used to rock all that old shit till it got old. It's nothing, it's nothing. It's nothing, 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 it's nothing. Stacking cheese to my bread right, smoking to my head right. Did it all on my own, so I'ma spend on my bread like it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. Ooh, stacking cheese to my bread right. Smoking trees to my head right. Did it all on my own,
My mom
so
could do it.
I'ma spend
She
on my
could
bread like
She could she could like do her whole face and body. I'm like, she kind of tried to teach me when I was little.
Your mom could do what?
She could pop it.
She could pop?
She can pop.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, no, like
pop, lock, and drop.
in the face and the chest. Like she could do it all.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
There
That's where
you
I
go.
get my dance skills from.
Oh,
Nice.
it's in your DNA.
Got
Welcome
it from
back.
my mama.
Welcome back to the Slam Show. That was a little Wiz Khalifa and 2 Chainz. It's nothing. All right, this is the vaunted Q&A of the Slam Show for our guests in the house. Yeah, that's a little logo courtesy of DJ Stallion. Great work on that. And let's go ahead and kick this off. Stallion,
Yo.
go ahead and do number 1 on the Q&A.
Number 1, were you considered popular in high school? Ladies.
I think I had this question last time.
You should know how to answer it.
Who wants to go first?
I would say no. Surprisingly, I wasn't. I was more of a nerdy type of girl.
Really?
Yeah, I was on the dance team, on
Okay.
the football team and stuff, but that's about it.
Only girl on the football team right there. Right
Yeah.
there.
Wow.
Tackle her all day.
Yeah, no.
Me, I went to a really smart school, so it was kind of small.
What?
Yeah.
You went to Crondelet?
I went to West
smart.
Campus.
She said smart, not
Yeah,
not
not
slut.
hooker.
We all know this is what I'm wearing.
We all know. No, we're talking about private schools.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, this was a public school, but it's you actually have to do an application to get in and everything. But I was on the basketball team, the softball team, the dance team, the cheerleading team. So I mean, I met a lot of people, but I never really hung out, like partied and went out like that.
Gotcha.
Very rough parents. No going out.
Strict as hell, huh?
Right, you know, Mexicans. Christian Mexicans, by the way. But no, so I mean, I had my fair share of friends, but nothing to where I was like hanging out with them every day. Not
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
Definitely not for me.
Oh.
I was kind of like the quiet girl. I had a
Mhm.
very small group of friends, and that was it. If you saw me, I was baggy jeans, baggy t-shirt.
Tomboyish.
Yes.
Okay.
To a certain degree.
Salute.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hammer pants, yeah.
Not that, no.
Right on, right on. Number 2, do you like baths or showers? Shanice, you go first.
Well, it depends.
Depends if I'm passed out.
In the bathtub
No, it
with
depends
ducks.
if I'm alone in the bathtub.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Not like baths are more relaxing for me, but I do like I'm more likely to take a shower.
Yeah.
Because of my schedule and I'm on the go all the time, so I can't sit up and relax, take a bath as much as I wish.
Gotcha.
But,
How many
yeah.
showers a day?
It depends.
No, some people are quick to that.
One, of course,
Yeah.
but sometimes, two.
Gotcha. Cool. Audrey?
Oh, Sundays are my bath days. I usually have a drink. in
Holy
the
shit,
bathtub.
she has a designated day.
Yes.
What the
Okay.
up?
I do.
wish I had that.
Mimosa.
I
No.
do. More like either like a Corona or I will make myself a mimosa. Sundays and Mondays are my days off, so I get to relax. And the most of the other days, like she said, we're really on the go, so we pretty much take showers. Got to get really ready really fast. It's a
Together?
long day. You wish.
Hey, we're keeping it clean. You're making it all dirty.
I know.
Dirty, you're getting
And
clean
remember,
in the
he's
shower.
the one that didn't want the house.
No,
Exactly.
you're getting
Buster
clean in the
Stallion.
shower. I didn't say dirty. Maybe they have a go-go shower. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Nisa?
Showers for me. I don't like to relax. Not my style.
Yeah.
So showers.
So
Just get it over with, right?
Not just that. I'm consistently on the go. I don't have a time for a bath.
Yeah.
I really don't.
You don't want to put like roses in there and all
Or-
kinds of
or
Corona.
bath salts.
Ooh, and bubbles.
Really? No. No.
Just get me clean.
Exactly.
Just let's get the
Flare
shaving
down the
done.
hose. I was like, shh,
And
there
I'm
you go.
done.
Yep.
All right. If you could be any sports star, who would it be?
Sports star.
I don't follow sports.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, let's say
Do you know any
actress.
sports stars?
Let's say an actress.
Actress? Okay.
Well, let me get you guys up to speed. Lingerie Football League.
There you go, Sage.
Who? Okay.
They play football in lingerie. That's hot.
Who? Guys or girls?
Girls.
Women.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, women.
Women.
I was like,
That's a sport.
Yeah,
so
when you get home, check out Lingerie Football League. and get it.
LFL.com.
I will.
okay, I will.
So-
Definitely.
So let's figure that out. Like, if you don't have a sports star, what like actress that you really look up to?
Mila Jovovich is my favorite.
Oh, really?
Yes.
She's cool.
She's amazing.
Action female star.
And she's a model, and she sings, and she acts. I mean, she's beautiful. She's,
I like her too.
Can't beat that.
Mm-hmm.
Audrey?
I forget her name. And I know I'm saying I'm going to be her or whatever.
Eva Mendes?
No.
Hayek?
I'd honestly be the girl from The Notebook. She plays in all of
Rachel
Bass-
Adams.
Yes, Rachel Adams.
Okay.
Yes. I love every single movie she plays in. I've done some kind of acting, so every time I see her movies, I'm like, oh, I could do that role. And so I think I would be her.
Excellent.
Do her movies.
I like. I can't remember her name, but she's Latin. She has a strong accent. She does a little Pepsi commercial.
Sofia Vergara.
Yes,
yeah.
her.
That lady's
Her.
voice.
Pretty, yeah.
Yeah, she's hot.
Nails on a chalkboard.
And then Holly Berry.
Okay.
Those two.
Great
That's
answers.
Wow, you like very mature women.
She's a mature woman, that's why. Renaissance, even though
Yes.
she's youthful, chronologically, she's a very mature person. All right, number 4. Which body part of yours are you most proud of?
Huh.
Most proud of?
Most proud of. Let's
Just
not- let-
one?
I was like, dang.
Just
Parts.
one.
Part.
We'll start with Shanice.
My finger. I'm just kidding.
That's a good one.
I would say my legs.
Your legs?
Yes.
That's the...
Because even though I'm tomboy and the amount of stuff I do, I keep my legs very, very
Perfect?
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they're very long too.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say my legs.
Okay. And everyone in the chat room is saying, ooh,
My butt.
legs. Audrey?
I would say my legs too. I would say her butt. I don't know what she's talking about. I
Yeah.
love her
It's a
butt.
thing attached to your legs.
Yeah, I think she's just trying to be
You guys
PG-13.
You guys asked for one, and she gave you one, but it's actually all.
Yeah. I would say my legs. I love my legs, definitely. They're hard. Yeah, they don't
Not
jiggle.
as hard as mine.
Yeah, definitely hard. Yeah, I feel it.
Oh, girl, that ain't shit.
Hers are like a rock solid, man. I love my legs. So.
Okay, so 2 legs. Nisa?
Oh, God.
And you
I would
said...
have to say my butt, only because of the fact that my trainer has completely reshaped my butt from no butt to some butt.
Okay.
So I'm proud of my butt. Very, very proud.
Proud but owner you are. I like that. Okay. Go ahead, Stallion.
All right. What age do some people think you are if they didn't know your actual age?
Oh God. Without makeup on, and say I like go somewhere, they're like, oh, you're like 19, right? I'm like, oh, God. Like, I get carded all the time. Doesn't matter. Even, like, when we go out to the clubs and we're dancing together, like, everybody will remember her. And like, if I'm not wearing makeup, like, I look younger. So they're like, oh, who are you? Or can I see your ID? Oh, my God. They get me so mad all the time. Can I see your ID, please? I'm like, I was here last week. They're like, oh, can I see your ID? I'm just like, really? And then I'll, like, put my hair, like, to the side. I'll be like, because I usually wear it straight. And then I'll put my hair to the side and they'll be like, oh, hi. I'm like, great. So 19.
19. Okay.
Yes.
Shanice?
It's very up and down because I have a lot of looks.
She really
Oh,
does.
really? So it varies.
Oh, yeah.
Halle Berry.
I have a lot of looks. So it's, when I'm out and about, if I'm not wearing makeup or anything like that, I can look very young. I got like 17 before.
Okay.
But if I wear, the simple makeup and everything like that, and I'm out with friends or for gig, I get like 25.
Gotcha.
25, 26.
Mm-hmm.
They feel that I'm very mature for my age.
Yeah.
So they arrange me in that number.
Gotcha. Nisa?
Do I have to answer this question?
Well, because what you're going to answer with will be about right.
Well, I've gotten a lot of 26 and 27 is what people think I'm at.
Wow. See, that's a hell of a compliment, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Sure is.
Thank you to everyone who's complimented me with that.
And continue to go at lower numbers.
Right.
Definitely. Okay, number 6. What's your idea of a hot romantic date? Let's start with Shanice and work our way back. Yeah, your idea of a hot romantic date.
Hot romantic date.
Let's keep it to 3 details, please.
Brain freeze. Poetry.
Poetry? Really?
Yeah.
Have you gone to those spoken word things
I
over in
want to. I really want to.
Okay.
Poetry, food,
Gotcha.
and music.
Okay.
Poetry, food, and music.
I think
That's
DJ Stallion got you covered.
Yeah, take a little cafe, Starbucks, see a little poetry in the back.
See, he already has it all set up.
Got the food out on the table out there, and I'm a
There.
DJ, see?
Nice. There you go.
I'm very simple.
Very simple, and that is damn romantic.
That is.
Audrey?
Man, dates. Great.
Whoa!
Wait, hold on, wait,
resentment in that tone.
That was 3.
Dates great.
Man.
Yes. Men dates great. No, I'm just kidding. It had to be something different, I guess. Something. I mean, if it was, of course, it had to be at night because that's more romantic. Maybe a picnic in the park.
At night.
Yes, at night. Yes, at night because it's
Parks
way
close
better.
at night.
Exactly, it's spontaneous.
Jump over the fence.
Do something a little bit edgy and different.
How
and
about a
fun.
cemetery?
Ooh, no.
Why do you have to make it morbid?
Yeah.
No,
She
because
said a park.
Audrey's face, she's like, that's kind of a cool question.
Maybe,
Yeah, see?
maybe.
Play a Ouija
I don't
board
know.
at the cemetery.
She pushes it.
Not a Ouija board. That's kind of scary. It freaks me out a little
You
bit.
guys are stirring the ghosts if you do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know that there's that one celebration that they do at the gravesite. Like people actually barbecue.
Yeah, I would never
What's it
be
called?
Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Well,
I've
they
never.
barbecue.
One holiday I don't celebrate.
I don't know.
That's
I never saw
that's a
that.
Catholic thing.
Okay,
yeah.
before we stray any further, at nighttime, at the park, picnic, right?
Yeah.
And anything else added?
Maybe
Sex.
At the park.
On the first date?
No.
No. Let's go come in there.
I swear it's dark out. I thought there were oranges.
Oh, I would say maybe a drive.
A drive?
Yeah.
Like-
It doesn't have to be sex in the car, Shanice, but I'm saying a
As long as
nice
you
drive.
practice
Like-
safe sex and wear your seatbelt.
There we go. Oh, I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. But yeah, okay, picnic, drive, and I don't know, alone time. Anything that's kind of dark and alone is more romantic to me.
Okay.
Without sex.
All right.
And dark and alone in the park. Yeah.
All right, I
Going
like
around.
that. Okay.
And then you'll be in a cemetery.
Nisa?
I'm having to think about this one. Romance. I don't know what romance is. Sorry.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's pretty
sad,
freaking
right?
like stepping on some exes' faces with that one.
I'm
Sorry,
open
guys,
Mondays, Wednesdays, and
That's
Fridays.
the reason why that's why they're my exes. No, honestly, a guy that can sweep me away for the weekend, and it doesn't have to be like, somewhere out of town. Just away for the weekend. That can force me to take some time off from work.
Force.
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly,
Demanding.
There's a lot of
Demanding.
guys that are not romantic. It's just the way I think our culture is nowadays.
Wow.
People don't like to fall in love. They're more about friends with benefits and fulfilling their own needs. I don't know.
A guy that can just plan something on his own and just surprise me with it would be awesome.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, I think every date that I've been on is like, oh, dinner and a movie or dinner into the bar.
same old,
It's the
same old.
stuff
It
over
is.
and
Or they
over.
change it up.
Always.
Oh, let's just go kick it at my house and watch a movie.
Oh, that's where his part comes in.
I know we're going to go to movies, but let's go to my house real quick.
Why is there
let's
video
do that.
cameras
I
set up in
think-
the living room?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, let's go watch a movie in my bedroom in a 3D.
Oh, Sage got it right there.
And I got a fireplace and a hot tub.
There you go.
There you go.
in the
Hot tub.
bedroom.
I think aggression, though, has turned into spicing up a lot of women these days. Like, if a guy was like, you know how you give them the time of the day, you'd be like, no, it's okay, it's cool. But if a guy was like, no, you be here, I'm doing this, it's gonna happen. Then the female's like, oh, well, okay.
Okay.
Well, I like that. All right, let's go for it.
There you go. There's the tips right there.
And don't be
guys.
creepy at the same time. Do
Right.
it like suave.
Exactly.
Ooh,
exactly.
Don't be clingy.
So-
Don't be clingy.
The show's going to be archived, guys, so you can review this for the tips again. All right, number 7. Do you have any hidden talents? Sing, rap, whatever.
I do.
Go ahead.
I sing. I used to rap when I was like 6. And I play a lot of instruments: flute, clarinet, piano. I used to act.
So you're pretty much a triple threat, quadruple threat, whatever.
She's a Renaissance
Everything,
woman.
yeah.
Nice.
I have a lot of things that I don't show. Like, I think only my close friends have heard me sing.
Okay.
But
So if I asked you to sing right now, you wouldn't do it, right?
Demo, yes.
Actually,
Acapella.
actually, you gotta
Yes.
retract that because I was walking down the hallway and I'm like, who the hell is this person singing? Is there a radio on? Because she sounded good.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
What were you
Bust it
saying?
out. Bust it out.
Can you say Mariah Carey?
What?
Do it.
Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. If you hear me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far. Don't worry, baby, just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. That's all you got.
Nice.
Oh!
And that's what's exactly I heard at the hallway.
Wow.
That was the song.
That was
Yes.
beautiful. That was beautiful.
Yeah,
Shanice?
that's fine.
How can you top that?
She dances. She always puts me on the spot for singing, and I always put her on the
I
spot.
thought
I would
this-
say poetry.
Yeah, she does
Poetry?
poetry.
I do poetry. I do poetry and I do art
Nice.
behind doors.
Behind doors?
She's like,
I
I'm
like
not doing it.
a lot. It's something I really don't break out or talk about much. It's a lot of stuff that I used to do when I was young,
Mhm.
and I haven't got a chance to do it. But it's been a passion,
Okay.
just as well as dance.
Excellent.
So I would say poetry.
That's cool. Nisa?
Sorry, I'm boring.
No, she's not.
Yes, I am. I don't have any talent. I don't have any hidden talent.
You fight.
That's
She
Yeah.
fights.
no.
She will knock you out.
She will. Don't let this
that's-
pretty face
I
fool you.
haven't trained in so long. It's not even. Yeah.
But she's like one of those ancient ninjas, just comes out like a freaking dragon and bam, bam!
Who needs a bodyguard when she's your manager? Right?
Well, that's what someone said on the chat room. Like, she's her own bodyguard. So
I agree. Whoever that was.
So your fan base out there understands you, Nisa, big time. Excellent. Number 8, Stallion.
What is your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Okay.
I like Christmas. I'm a family person.
You like giving presents?
I like
get
giving.
Receiving?
I like giving. I like the expression on those who I give to.
Nice.
I do. It's more enjoying than opening something up myself.
I like that.
It's more motivation.
Okay.
So I would say Christmas.
Christmas. Audrey?
I like Christmas, but I like Halloween.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Stallion's favorite one.
I get to
Yours
dress up.
too?
Yeah. Yes, it is. I get to dress up, and I get to take, little kids out to go trick or treating, and you get candy. I mean, it's awesome. You
You're a
get to
kid,
dress
right?
up. Yes, in heart. Really though, I enjoy. Well, maybe it's because when I was younger, I couldn't go trick or treating.
Because your parents were so strict.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, people poison your candies. You know,
Oh, they gave you that spiel, huh?
They gave me that spill, yes.
Yeah,
So
cool,
now
cool.
I get to do it myself.
But don't you consider Gogo wear like dressing up?
Heck yeah, that's why I
Okay.
like it so much. It's great. I get to dress up every time I go dance.
Yeah, the only thing
my
missing is the makeup and mask. And you'll be-
Right?
you'll see it.
Sometimes you can wear a mask though. You can
Mm.
just put a little one on there.
Yeah,
and you're
little
good to go.
Catwoman thing.
Right.
There you go. Nisa?
Christmas. It's the only time of the year that
Whoop,
my
whoop.
well, it's not because of the presents. It's the only time of the year I get to spend time with my family.
Gotcha.
It's a family
So,
thing.
yeah.
It is.
A family affair.
Yep.
Okay. Great answers, ladies. All right. Number 9. The term adult films to you means
Porn. Oh yeah.
Oh man,
There you go.
should we elaborate any more, Stallion? Or
Nah, that's cool. They all said it at the same time. They're all thinking the same thing. All right, we'll do the last one. What is your celebrity crush, guy or girl?
Crush.
Crush, like
Channing Tatum. And I don't know her name.
Oh, her.
It's a her.
I said two.
Okay.
I said Channing Tatum,
Male.
and I don't know her name.
And a girl.
I'm pretty
trying to
sure
think.
Sage could find out. I'll just give a few hints. Like, is she
Let me think. Let me think.
a show, a movie, reality star?
Yeah, she's on Single Ladies.
Ooh, is
The
that
one with the pretty eyes.
Stacey Dash?
Raquel. The
big
Stacey
booty
Dash
girl.
is good.
Right, right.
Lisa Ray, and then it's Raquel, and then it's the little white girl.
Okay.
But the Raquel one.
The
Is
Raquel
it the
one.
last season
She's
or this
cute.
season?
This season.
Oh, okay.
This
I
season.
don't know that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
But I know who you're talking about. She's
Yeah.
petite.
But it's funny because Stacey Dash and her is like sisters. They look
Oh.
alike.
That was like
Yeah.
girl, more
They
money
look
and
alike.
Mm-hmm.
Clueless, right?
Yeah. For the longest,
she's
I
hot as
thought
shit.
Stacey Dash was like half Asian or something because she has that like mixed look. Anyways.
Yeah, she was dope.
Yeah. Audrey? What's this whispering stuff?
I knew you were gonna pick me. I was trying to decide. Okay, in certain movies, I like Brad Pitt and the movie Troy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Who doesn't like Brad Pitt in the movie? Oh my God.
You should have
There.
said Benjamin Button.
Or Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
break-
anywhere his. Well, I like the long hair look on him and the
Half
you know,
naked.
half,
Yeah.
Yes, half naked.
And nice tan.
Wow.
Would you sleep with him?
Yes.
Well,
He's like twice your age. You know that, right?
yeah,
So
that and he's a little bit.
One time
slutty.
in lights. Once in lights.
I don't
That's
know.
okay.
So what
It's
if he's twice her age?
It's okay to be
You're
slutty
legal.
just briefly, right? Just for him?
Him, I don't know about him. I don't
Okay.
know. I probably wouldn't sleep with him.
Okay.
There's no potential.
Okay, so you're looking for the day after benefits. All right. All right, so Brad Pitt, female.
Female? Oh, I didn't know I had to pick a girl.
Yeah, we're just making a two-answer thing because Shanice made it into an altered question.
Well, thank you, Shanice. Now I gotta find a girl I think's hot enough to do. Wow. I don't know. Maybe I'd probably pick a porn star if I was gonna think a girl.
Smart.
Yeah, I just don't
Tara
know.
Patrick?
Oh, what's her
Isis
name?
Love?
Jessica something. Ooh, she does like porn.
Really?
Yeah, she's
There's a whole
beautiful.
bunch of Jessicas.
I
That's
know. It's not a
Favorite
Jessica
common
type
name.
of rabbit, but
Is
it's-
she Asian? Is she Latina?
She looks like
Hold on.
European.
All right, let me
yeah.
write this down. Jessica, porn star, search. Okay.
Jessica something with the S. I think it might be Sanchez.
Okay.
Yeah, she's really hot. I
All
used
right.
to have her every time she does a new like photo shoot. I put her on the back of my MacBook. She's my screensaver. Yes,
Cool.
Jessica Sanchez.
her.
At least something with an S.
Yeah,
That's
something
not
with
the
an S.
Jessica Sanchez from American
Oh, but she sings good.
Yeah, but
Not the innocent
you know what?
one.
We got to figure that out so we
Yeah,
can correct
I
everyone.
will.
So you have permission to go online really quick,
Okay,
Audrey,
on
and
my
clarify
phone.
this
Okay.
when we jump over to Nisa
Look, yeah.
with her celebrity crush, guy and girl.
The guy, I don't know his name, but he's on Vampire Diaries. He's
one?
the dark hair,
Oh.
blue-eyed one.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
watch that.
he's hot. I love that show.
He's beautiful.
Oh my god.
I'm a sucker for guys with dark hair and blue, like light eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
And as for females, I really like Kate Beckinsale.
Oh
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
So
Just ravage her when you get the chance, right?
I don't know about that. She's beautiful. Like she's sexy.
I know. Well, excellent. Anything coming up yet?
No, I haven't found it yet. I just barely.
I am so curious right now who this Jessica S is.
Yeah, I am too.
Watch it not even be the name.
I know it's the wrong
Jessica
last
S.
name. Jessica S. She's gorgeous. I swear she is. You guys are gonna fall in love once I find her.
Well, we're going to have to find her ASAP. We're actually going to go straight into the shouts and plugs because, man, we are just having a great old time and we're hitting the limit here. So, Lady Sage, let's go ahead and roll into that.
Yes. Let me get my quick notes, even though I should already have it memorized.
It's okay. Go right ahead.
Big shout out to the beautiful ladies of Fatal Femme. Nisa, Audrey, and Shanice. And thank you for accepting my friend request so fast, by the way. I like that. I like that. You guys are on it. I'm like, who are these girls coming here, huh? So shout out to you guys. And we'll see you guys on Sunday.
Yes, of course.
Cool.
At the car show.
Yes. Oh, speaking of car show, shout out to Edmund, Brian, the crew, Ricardo, and everyone.
F&G.
All Time Girls will also be there. To our sponsors, Fig Tree, Kinders, Divinos, Perfect Tan, Vuku Vodka, Spellwine, Liquid Nitro, Bay Manda, and of course, our newest one, Dickies. And our affiliate, Souls Extreme Tattoo. We'll see you there Sunday, Lisa Coloma. BTME, Fan TV, Drinkware, Lift Lounge, and Jason from Scattered Comics.
Excellent.
And of course to our crew here, and I like this. This is very intimate. Slam and Sam and DJ Stallion.
Nice. DJ Stallion, take it away.
All right. Ladies Sage, Slam and Sam, our special guests. Fatal Femmes, Gogo, Nisa, Audrey, Shanice. Our sponsors, Dickie's Barbecue Pit, Joseph and Amy, BTME, Davino's Pizza, Kinders, Fig Tree, Heather, what's up? Vuku Vodka, Spell Wine, Natural Life Foods, what's up? Alex, Liquid Nitro, Perfect 10, B2K, Niner Empire, Drinkware, and the car show this Sunday, Sexy in the 925 this Thursday, tomorrow night, Milo's, we're going to do all that, and my parents are listening online.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Mom and Dad. This is a very tame show this week.
We're trying.
Yes, and I'm sorry, I did forget Natural Life Foods. Shout out Alex, Alexi.
Exactly. There we go. Shanice, take it away. Stand back up a little bit so everyone can look at her lovely legs. There you go. Oh, there goes the stretch. The stretch has cometh. All right. Go ahead and go with your shouts and plugs there, dear.
I want to give a shout out to everybody. Everybody and their mama,
Okay.
their grandmama. Everybody. I want to give shout out to Edmund, our photographer, Brian, and all of them, the crew. Our manager of Fatal Femmes, Nisa, Maria. Our co-Fatal Femmes, they're all not here, but a shout out to them as well. All of our fans that's watching, a shout out to them as well. And family. And if I miss anybody, I'll say so.
Good job. Rolling into the couch. Audrey, take it away with your shouts.
Hi Mom, hi Dad, hi Justin and Matt. Thank you for watching. Everybody who's blowing up my phone right now and telling me to get off my phone, stop texting me. A shout out to you guys and to all the girls, the Femmes. Hi, I'm sorry you guys aren't here, and we're repping in the house for you.
Excellent. Nisa, it's all up to you.
God, where do I start? All right, let me start with my sissy, Terry of Tap Promotions. She's helped me come a long way with the group. To my bros, Aaron and Postman. You guys, love you guys. You guys have always been like ours, helping us out with everything when we need it. To Polari, to Blush, to Powerhouse and Naz. To my girls, to F&G and Bad Influence. Am I missing anyone? And yeah, that's pretty much it. And to my family and if I'm missing you guys, anyone, I'm sorry. I apologize. There's a lot of people on my mind right now.
Gotcha.
Me
Hi,
as
Alex.
well.
To the Slam Show.
Yes. We would like to give a big shout out to you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
I'm popular now.
Yes. We are responsible for your popular blow up there, Shanice. All right, I'll go ahead and close out the shouts and plugs. I want to first thank my.
Oh, can I? Sorry. Can
Wait, I'm the same way, and I'm like, oh.
I'm sorry. And I just got his text. I was like, and to Alex, to Alexander Quant. Love you.
And Gabriela Gonzalez, my cousin.
Okay, there we go.
That's
Anything
it.
else? Shanice,
Yes.
you want to throw in anything?
To the pets? To your pets?
Okay.
Yes, I love my dog.
My best friend, Lulu.
Aww.
Luis, of course.
All right, that's it. That's it.
And
You,
I like-
you had your moment.
I had to say something because I know he's watching. He'd be like, what's up? I was here the whole time. he's helped me. He's been a very, very good supporter with us.
Cool. Excellent.
He has.
Cool. All right. I'd like to thank my entire crew, Lady Sage, DJ Stallion, for your incredible support making this all happen. I'd like to thank all the sponsors and affiliates out there. Most of all, the chat room wild men and ladies that are just loving the interaction. Thank you. It goes from the scarecomics.com, Jason, Oaktown, iHeart, all Gorilla 916, all you guys made the show really interesting. Thank you for your participation. I want to also thank the viewers out there that did not log into the chat room but just want to creep and kind of like check out what's going on and like to text everyone, hey, say my shout out. Thank you for tuning in. Without you, there is no us. And I also want to have a special thanks to Fatal Femmes for coming down here, hanging out, and bringing them their beautiful selves, the way they're dressed. It's incredible. Because last time, Nisa, you guys came pretty conservative, and now you went balls out.
Sick.
Yeah.
And it was winter time, for God's sake. It was cold.
And it's not winter anymore.
I know.
All right. As we always do at the end of the show, we have our drawing. So I'll go ahead and give the bowl to Nisa, and I need you to shake it up a little bit and have Audrey pick out this week's winner. Go right ahead.
While she's doing that, I just want to add, please, everyone, like, share, repost, support my page, jcsage.com. It'll link you straight to my Facebook, so everyone like my page.
Also, my page, too. Slam and Sam magazine, like that. And also DJ Stallion's page.
Yeah.
Like that as
and
well.
Johnny Ringo's page, too.
Yeah.
We
All
got
our
to get more
pages-
than 10 people on Johnny Ringo. So.
Yeah, I think he's up to 12 now.
Okay.
All right. Who is this week's winner? Audrey, go right ahead.
Jeff Tello?
Jeff Tello.
It's Hefe Tello.
Hefe. Yeah, it's Hefe. Hefe Tello.
All right.
Congratulations.
Congrats. You won.
You want a date with Fatal Femmes.
He's married. Leave him alone.
I was going to say, you heard all of our date stories. That's what we want.
Congratulations, Hefe. You are this week's winner. And like to review our happenings this week. Tomorrow, Milo's in Concord, no cover charge. Come and hang out. Thursday, 16 to 925 with DJ Stallion. The Slam Show will be in the house as well. Redux Lounge Saturday over in Walnut Creek.
Yeah. And don't forget Thursday's Maria in Danville.
That's right.
Oh, and a quick birthday shout out since it's tomorrow. Happy birthday, Orizella. She's a big supporter of ours and a good friend. So happy birthday, girlfriend. And we'll see you tomorrow.
And she's also an employee of Perfect Tan.
Exactly.
And also, everyone here will be at the Sacramento Show Off Car Show.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys, man, we have a very busy schedule this coming week. And we have to sneak in the Dark Knight Rises viewing in between that.
Somewhere.
So definitely come support. Say hi to us. Say hi to Fatal Femmes. We're going to be right next to each other,
Yes,
correct?
right.
And once again, I'll be judging the bikini contest, and Nisa will be judging the
Go-Go
Go-Go
contest.
contest.
Someone better be judging the cars. And my car's in the fucking contest, all right? Sticker in the window, that means we're in.
Yeah,
Don't
shout out
fucking
to
go
the
by it
judges.
because it's a Ford.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you this right now, Stallion. That's up to Brian and Edmund to hook it
Hey.
up. You guys don't disappoint DJ Stallion because
Someone needs to judge. At least judge the shit. Don't fucking just walk by it. Oh, what?
because the show is the following day. We got to hook them up. All right. For all of us here on the Slam Show, to all you, we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Miss Worldwide and the world's most beautiful woman.
Modern day Hugh Hef, yes. Playboy to the death, yes. Is he really worldwide? Yes. Mommy, let me open your treasure chest. Play dates, we play mates, and the king is snatching queens. Checkmate, what you think? It's a rumor, I'm really out of this world. Moon, Luna, make women comfortable, call me Bloomer. Can't even show love, 'cause they'll sue ya.